How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. How's it going, everybody? How's it going? Welcome back to another live stream. Today we'll be doing some motherfucking 5v5 1v1 duels, boys. Let's go. EU, I want to see EU right now getting on, making some motherfucking groups. If you guys want to join or participate, if you have me added on Real ID, please do make a group. It'll make things that much easier to get going. And I also pinned in Discord how to join. A lot of you guys ask it pretty regularly, so it's in pins. Is it all pins, or do you have to go to announcements to see it? I think you have to go to announcements and then click the pins there. Did it work? Is it working? See all pins. It is there. So if you go to the announcements and look at the pins, does anybody actually use the pins? I feel like we're just gonna have to have somebody say this out loud more than once. How y'all doing though? Let me get the music back up and running. Oh yeah. NCS put up a whole mix today, and it's like some of their best songs that we listen here on stream anyway. So it's pretty goddamn good, boys. You're gonna start out with this. How is everybody doing though today? Who do we got in chat? What do we got, boys? We got ourselves Simple Bell Boy, Danny Wall, Sinex, Red, my man, Mike the Bike, Teddy, Christers, Mike Stink, Harry McCartney, Red, Kren, Teddy Allen, Benz. How y'all doing though? Welcome back to the stream, boys. Hopefully the song is like hype. Can we get a Ooh. Is it gonna ramp up? What the fuck? It gets better. It actually gets better. Let me back it up so we can all start it off with this. Because I heard the guitar and was like, is this gonna be like some really slow, sad ass sounding song? The new light is good. What's up, Mike? How you doing, my man? A new light? What are you talking about, my man? Hey, Arizis. That's a name I haven't heard in a long fucking while. What's up, man? What's up, Rubber Hayes? How you doing, my man? Thomas Rubin, how you guys doing? Danny Allen, how you doing, my man? I wish I was actually good at PvP. Boys, you guys are more than welcome to just pop in to any of those duels whenever you want to. Hey, Daddy, what's up, Diamond? Hi, my man. How you doing? Yo, none of you guys said you to be good at PvP. As long as you guys want to PvP, that's all that matters. That's all you need. Alrighty, boys. It is time to log in. It is time to pop online over on EU. Get some motherfucking duels done today. What's up, Marcel? How you doing, my man? I did a 180k, 180 kilogram deadlift RPR last week. I'm only 7k 20 years old. I don't know, dude. I'm American. I'm NA. I got that NA education. How much is a kilogram? Hold on. I want to do a mix. It's like it's called a workout mix for NCS. How much? 180 kilograms into LBS pounds. 400 pounds? What the fuck? That's a lot. That seems like a lot. But not 460 though. Is that big? I don't lift, as you can tell. I don't fucking lift, boys. Ready? Alright, Red. We got Red. We got ourselves Zakati already set up with groups. Alrighty, boys. Let me also pop the event list off so you guys can see all the hell bars for everybody. Invite spectator match. Red Zikari 5. I kinda like this song actually. What's this one? I want to add this one to our duels list. In case someone's in Discord, LFG. Yeah, there we go, Cran. Thank you so much. Hello, my dude. How you doing? It's my birthday today. Brian Nelson, my man. Happy motherfucking birthday, Brian. Hope you're having a good one, my man. Thank you so much for coming in, my dude. Hope you're having a good one. Happy birthday, my guy. How young are we turning, my boy? What is Adam in the Roxley, dude? We'll see him. We'll see him eventually today. I'm pretty sure. But yo, we got ourselves robots. We got ourselves a survival hunter that's not dead. Are you kidding me? Well, not dead yet. He's gonna be dead at the end of all these paladins. Switch. Who do we got ourselves? We got ourselves Akir as Draenei Paladin. A Draenei Paladin. We don't see Draenei like ever, dude. If ever, it's a female light force Draenei, but a male Draenei. Male, look at him flexing, boy. Look at this guy. We got Akir. We got Christina Lightspath. We got ourselves Purple Haze and Zikari. Whoa, put a Feral instead of the good old Death Knight or the Rogue this time. Kind of red on Team Red with Maxel. We got, or Maxe? I guess Maxe. We got Nathansi. We got ourselves Obliv, and we got ourselves Rovaz. It looks like Rovaz in red. Which one is going first? I guess Rovaz is going to be first. As always, guys, good luck and have fun. Buffs from Paladin. Keep them to yourselves. Warrior buffs. Mage buffs. Priest buff. You can share those. Warlock stones are okay. Mage food is allowed. Everything else, keep it to yourself. Be out of stealth and out of any kind of druid forms unless you are dueling. It's going to be Rovaz versus Akir. That's going to go for the Shield Avengers off the bat. Freeze the trap to interrupt. They're going to burn a trinket for that one. And Rovaz in a bad situation is going to follow up with a stun onto Akir. Try to see if we can force more defenses out of him. Not going to see a bubble or bop out of that. And Rovaz is going to get smacked with a Maledictus. He's getting banding bandages in there. And it's going to have to go for the turtle shell. I called it banding bandage, by the way. I used to call them banding bandages from time to time. It's banding bandage. I know I'm not that stupid. And that's going to be Rovaz actually catching that camo. As he's able to sneak away and slink away from Akir. Akir is going to have a bit of a hard time trying to look for this dude. Actually, impossible time unless you get the... Is it flexed? Unless you get to see... Oh, look at that mound. Oh my god, dude. I still want that mount. I never get the Legion one. I might as well just start farming rep for that one, honestly. Akira is waiting out for the eyes whenever those are available. Going to do a bit of, quite a bit of Dragon Roars. Actually, it's going to be Rovaz coming out himself a little bit early. Try to get some damage rolling. That's going to be coordinated assault for him. And Akira's going to take quite a bit of damage. Going to get a Hodge secured onto Rovaz. Is that going to be defensive to follow? It doesn't look like he needs one as Akira just had no damage without those swings. That's going to be a freezing trap onto Akira to hold him in place. Rovaz is going to catch up himself with manic bandages for quite a bit. Again, right back into it. That's going to be minute-long wings for Akira. Bubba coming out a little bit early. Didn't want to trust himself with a bop. That's going to be a couple different judgments getting thrown at Rovaz. All those hammers flying. Going to be a pony up burn for Akira. And Rovaz trying to go for that feigned death. That's Akira still out the open. Rovaz doesn't have a lot of health to work with. Just cap slows. Is that going to be headed freedom for Akira? He can still stay on this hunter this whole time. Does Rovaz have anything left, or is it going to go down? Freezing trap as a last-ditch bit of effort. If he landed that freezing trap, that actually would have been perfect, but he didn't, because Akira, all he has is a bop, and that's no way out of a freezing trap. Gonna be Michio climbing down on his face with a blip, popping up some big cooldowns right now, bursts it through Akira, and he's not even gonna waste a bop. Had a Shield Avengers coming up at the very last second, but that's about all he had. Christina is up next, though. Trying to get an opener onto Obliv. Going to be a tricky for Obliv a little bit early, seeing those Phoenixes flying. Is he going to be playing the Blink build, or is he going for that Shimmer good old play style? Nope. Looks like he is probably playing the Blink. I guess we'll see next time Christina gets a stun on him. Christina is actually going to go for big damage of their own. Get a bite onto Obliv. He does temper a lot of that back. Bash onto Obliv right now. That's going to be with a Maledict to fall. A big bite. He does get a shield right after. Into a breath onto Christina. Trying to send more Pyroblast at Christina. Gonna force Crusader behind the wall right now, and this is where Obliv can get behind his own area. Looks like he is gonna be playing the Blink build. Every time he blinks, he gets Blazing Barrier again. So you can cycle through a defensive a lot and actually get a couple ticks of food with Christina getting away so far away. This guy was able to blink and went for food immediately. Tried to steal a couple buffs from Christina, and he's going to have those shields back up every time he has a blink. So he's cycling, and if he can maximize it, he can get a shield, blink, shield, and if he can like separate those, you basically can have a shield every 15 seconds, which is huge. It does do some damage back to Christina, but mostly that heal that happens with the shield, or I guess the absorb that happens. Gonna be a Pyroblast coming out onto Christina. But they're still trying to set up bleeds onto Obliv. Another blink coming out. Can use those blinks defensively in order to get out of a stun if he wants to. There's advantage with playing blink instead of shimmer. But he could also play him offensively, use that for straight up mobility. And sometimes you see Obliv doing that. Going to be an ice block a little bit early for Obliv. I don't really know if he needed to. I guess he thought maybe, you know what, in this situation, I do need to get an ice block in. Stun onto Obliv does get a breath into Christina. Is he going to follow up with more damage? So no, just getting those crits in there, procking out those Pyroblasts back to back. I think he's just waiting out for his combustion, which is going to be up in about 5 seconds. Temporal to hold him off for a little bit, and Christina's still holding on to a trinket. No wall available, no heal. Interrupting Obliv on fire with a bit of a bash. Going to be a blink for Obliv for that bash. Does get a breath onto Christina. Meteor coming down, trying to get a fireball in. There's going to be a lot of crits available. Does Obliv have enough abilities in order to combo them together off of big crits? Christina's trying to get away from him ASAP, trying to see if he can let it regrowth. Maybe we'll see a blink out of Obliv. Combustion does run out, but Christina's health is so low. If he can even land those scorches on Christina, I think he actually might be able to scorch Christina's health down. Breath as Christina shifts into Kitty Cat. More seals from all those buffs. That's going to be wall for Christina. Has Renew available in just a little bit. Pop it into that bear form. Should probably use Renew in bear form. No, going to use it in cat form right now. Scorches to follow some more. Obliv not giving Christina any goes, but Christina's hots are going to be allowing them to come back in health a lot faster than we are to expect. And I feel like this duels, give me a second, boys. I'm gonna put on my duels playlist. I'm gonna put on my duels playlist. I feel like the other one just has like the whole fade out, interrupted pretty easily. I'm not feeling it. It's cool, good songs, but I'm not feeling it. Maldic into Obliv right now. Gonna get a root onto Christina. Did it land the meteor even? I don't even know if he did. What was that? Skull Bash from a mile away. Downtown Skull Bash gonna get a bash onto Obliv as they do try to use Invis. Not gonna happen. And Obliv is back into there, waiting, whittling down Christina over time. Obliv is not letting Christina take him down. The bleeds is actually helping out Obliv. The fact that you can kind of see this damage, and it's not a big burst of damage out of nowhere. I think Christina is still saving up their incarnation. I don't think Christina will pop Incarn. I think they're just trying to see if they can bleed out Obliv. It's not going to happen. Well, shields coming up, but he's always able to get those shields rolling every time there's any kind of bleeds, because you don't have a big bite to actually cash into Obliv's health. And I believe he does have some healing. Every time he uses Instacast, he gets a heal, because he does regen his health fairly easily, which is insane for a Fire Mage, because they have so many Instacasts anyway. More spell steals for Christina. I guess he's just trying to spell steal every time Christina has instant cast available. Just trying to keep Christina's health low. Try to see if he can land a poly. Not gonna happen. Christina's gonna catch a reset. How are you gonna deal with this, Obliv? This is the first time I think we've seen a mage just easily obliterate a feral like that, or deal with feral, except for Spart, who is arcane mage. You can blink around ferals all day. And Obliv is going to go for some big damage, and Christina going to be a bash. It looks like he doesn't have a blink for that one, and Christina is going to be able to scurry away. Going to be a massive pyro, and Christina does use renewal to get a lot of health back. Bring wall on this damage against Obliv. Going to be a breath to separate these two into a small fireball. Hopefully, I feel like Obliv might as well get that talent where every fireball you can get your cooldowns back faster. Does slam Christina down with a meteor while kept them rooted. It could actually steal those thorns. That's perfect opportunity. Christina actually realizes they're attacking into thorns for just a second. Bail down for just a second. Another Swiftman for him. More fireballs for Obliv. Fireballing whenever he can. I guess he does have Tinder in order to get a couple fireballs from time to time. And he does try to catch in on them when he kind of damage he can get. Could steal the bubble off from Christina. Not gonna happen. It's actually just gonna keep scorching Christina. Pyroblast to follow Christina is actually in the execute range. Blinking in. Interrupting Christina at the last moment. That's actually gonna be a dead Pharaoh right there with Pyroblast taking him out. Who is up next versus our boy Obliv? Who's it gonna be? Is it gonna be Light's Path? Is it gonna be Purple? It looks like it's gonna be Zakati, but it looks like Purple Haze is getting excited to get in there too. Zicati, how is he gonna do that, man? Trinket brands onto Zicati of the bat with a meteor to follow. Not gonna smack him down, actually walking the feral out of the way. But Zicati's taking quite a bit of damage off the bat in the open, even though meteor didn't hit him right on the head. Scorches a continue to come out for Oblivion. Zicati's saving that kick for quite a bit. Might be, oh wait, he actually doesn't even have a kick to begin with. Matic onto Oblivion right now. Temporal is available. Is he gonna be able to get a heal for Temporal? Looks like he was able to get some of it, but some of it was hit by a necrotic. And that's gonna be Zicati actually breath above. With about half health left, still playing that Worgen, making it work. I actually really like this Morgan Worgen. I feel like with the eyes, it just fits really, really well, in my opinion. Also, Torrent looked really good with that one because of the eyes. That's going to be Obliv getting opened up by Zicati. Time to get all the scooters back up and running. Zicati's waiting for the big incarnation to really make a play. He needs to be aware of the thorns. Pretty sure he's running thorns. Going to interrupt Obliv on fire, and that's actually going to be ice block for Obliv. Decided to wait it out with a fire CD, fire interrupt in an ice block. Interesting move. Might pay him off for later. Might not. Is going to go for food. Does he get any ticks though? Does Zicati interrupt him? He can't. No, Obliv actually, no. He stopped the food. He got himself a shield way early before Zicati even opened on him. That's going to be another skull bash as Obliv could go for some combustion. That's some big damage, but he got interrupted on fire, which is the worst for him. Has a blink available, I think, if he needs to. Is he going to do it? Meteor on one side. Is Zicati going to hit it? Zicati actually walked right into it. Was afraid of Obliv more than the meteor. So that was unexpected. Bash into Obliv to follow. Does he have a blink for this one? I don't think he even needs to. I think he's just waiting. He only blinks whenever he doesn't have his shield up and running. He's going to burn his shield first. He's going to have a second blink for the other shield. That's going to be Trinkets actually popping off at Zicati. Could steal, spell steal, does spell steal the safeguard Trinket. Zicati is naked out in the open with Phoenix is chasing after him. Doesn't Bliv get him here. Zicati is trying to go for as much healing as possible. Incarnation to get some range damage going. That's going to be, to get some offensive pressure going. Does even use the talent to build himself 5 calm points to get a big bot into Bliv. Does land himself an instant cast in there. But Pyroblast, I continue to burn the fur. It's just the worst setup against the fire mages. Does he go down? He goes down to the mastery. Obliv just burned him down to the ground. Purple Haze is up next. The most mobile, one of the more mobile classes in the game. Is going to interrupt Obliv with an imprison. He's going to trick it out of it. Not going to land the polymorphs. It's going to be a shadow meld for purple. Does land a stun onto Obliv. Force it out that blink a little bit early. Does he land polymorph? No! Actually, Obliv silences himself. Trying to go for the polymorph in the air. Not going to happen. Is that temporal going to keep him flowing though? That temporal used to proc. The temporal proc to the last minute. And Obliv got himself a shield rolling. Purple Haze is going to land another stun onto Obliv. Going to be a blink for Obliv. Into the wall. Does land a meteor maybe? Yeah, throw down a meteor, but I don't think Purple Haze got hit by it. Purple Haze is staying ahead of Obliv. He's like, he's gonna get rooted. He knows this. He's gonna get his heat. He's gonna be ahead of where Obliv wants to go. He's actually playing this very, very carefully. He knows exactly where he wants to go. Blink as soon as that stun came out. What was that blink? That was an intense, perfect picture, perfect time blink. He was stunned for just a mere half a second. That's going to be Trinket out of Purple Haze right now. Obliv is kind of out in the open. Try to see if he can land a poly. Does land one. No Trinket available for Purple. And Obliv finally gets himself a little bit of reset. He's going to go for combustion. Going to be in a prison. Onto Obliv. That's going to be a lot of his cooldowns just going to waste. And Purple is going to get back in there as soon as Obliv doesn't have any of those cooldowns available. You know this Obliv does get himself a bit of an instant cast. Is going to get a temporal rolling. Does Purple Haze dispel it? I think he does dispel it. Obliv tried to layer himself with a bunch of dots. Going to blink out of that stun. Trying to drop another meteor breath onto Purple. Does land on him to freeze right there. And Obliv again layering more dot or more of the little buffs on himself. Even slow fall just so Purple Haze has a harder time dispelling all those buffs back to back. IBM barely reaching Obliv but still does hit him. That's going to be mad following up. I think Obliv is done. He's going to get the cauterized sprocket right now. Is that going to be able to keep him alive? Barely has any health, and that's taken away. And I think honestly the cauterized ended him just now. That was probably the worst way of doing this. And Purple Haze, he has Metamorphosis for just a little bit longer. He's not letting Kinda Red have any kind of honor duel. He just wants to burn as much damage into him as he can, get all that leech. As Kinda Red try to get him the honor duel. Not gonna happen. Kinda Red has a Vendetta already pre-rolling onto Purple, blind into the sap. If he goes for a full stun lock wombo combo, he could honestly just get him right here. Oh, cheap shot. Kidney shot came out a little bit early. Purple Haze is taking quite a bit of damage, but it's gonna be able to bail out. Shadow step forward, Kinda Red, and Purple is gonna go flying up in there. Kinda Red hopefully has a vanisher. Cloaking shot is for this. Took quite a bit of a pot shots from up in there. Is gonna vanish off that. Purple is gonna go for the eyes ASAP just so he can catch the rogue. Gonna use mobility just to get the hell out of there. And I think he just went for a shadow mill too. And is just gonna go for the other eyes. Doesn't have the demon hunter eyes anymore. He's gonna pick him up. Sap comes in, and purple is again out in the open. No tricking for about 15 more seconds. Can he survive this? Go road to follow, giving him an opportunity right now. Started to cut a red off that. It's gonna be a trick to follow. Purple Haze does get into demonic right now, trying to dodge, juke around kind of red. Went for a blade dance. This is gonna be annihilate such a kind of red. No evasion, and he does go down to death. Not gonna hold him in place. Not gonna keep him alive. And next is gonna be Marcel. Marseille? How do I say his name? Magzay? Big Mac. Can you call him Big Mac? Mac boy. Mackie. You got this, Mac. I believe in you. Start onto purple. Check it out. Coming out. That's going to be a blur available for purple for just a few more seconds from the vengeful retreat. Stun onto Marcel. He's going to have the reflect available for quite a bit of time, but it's going to bail out before the rain of fire really starts to take him out bit by bit. It's going to bail out of that for just a second. Get him back in there, though. He's a Fury Warrior. Demon Hunter's kind of counter Fury. That's going to be as soon as Marcel gets a charge. Maxel gets a charge. Trying to get the Bloodthirst in. That's going to be a Blade Dance for purple. Maxel rolls the stun so he doesn't have double charge. It's going to be a little bit of a weird setup today for him, because he doesn't have the full healing build, which I think he might need against purple. It's going to go for that shield of enraged regeneration right now versus purple. Try to get him in a stun. Is going to have reflect available, and purple's going to get hit with a Maldic. No village to heal. Is going to send a Maldic and a mag, but does he get hit by it? I don't think he does. I think because of it in prison, he actually doesn't get hit by it, which is weird. That was probably a misclick by purple. Maxwell is just waiting out for a little bit. Purple gets in there, blade dance above his head, and then bails the hell out. Does get a stun on Maxwell. Wiseman Air is going to try to use this opportunity to get as much damage as he can. Fear onto purple. That's going to Maxwell get a charge stun with Comedic Shot. Try to see if he can get some healing. Anything out of purple is going to get a reflect rolling. Purple is going to go up in the air. Maxwell, does he have enough health to work with? No! He gets spiked from above. The fell fire raining from above. Nothing he can do. Nathansi is up next. Nathansi is going to try to see if he can get an opener. Purple Haze is actually going to deny that with, what is it called? Immolation Aura. Immolation Aura. I-beam? What? I think purple DC'd. I think purple just DC'd. No! He did DC! He DC'd on an I-beam! Oh my god, and Nathansi is not going to give him a chance to come back. It looks like Lightspath will have to finish it off. Lightspath is getting in there, man. He hasn't got to play in quite a bit of while in these duels. So he's just trying to see if he can cap out a Feral, and Nathansi went all the way back to his side of the pillar. I think he'll try to get himself a reset, maybe an honor duel with Lightspath. It looks like those slows are coming out. Lightspath is going to try to pony up after Nathansi getting the slows up and running. It's going to be big damage. Does get the judgment rolling. I think he's got to get his abilities backwards. I don't think he even threw a judgment at Nathansi to get a massive Templars, but maybe I could have been wrong. He's just still trying to chip away at Nathansi's health, whatever amount of health he has. Shield of Vengeance is going to pop. I think Lightspath is just out there standing in the open. Yep. He's just BMing at this point. Just BMing. Imagine if Nathansi could get away, reheal, and got you there. That would have been awesome. Oblivion, purple. You guys played amazing. Holy shit. I mean, DCM, FFS, Blizzard fix it. That's the worst, dude. I know with Demon Hunters, they're like one of the classes that DCs the most. I remember Fell Rush, if you were to Fell Rush off of on a non-smooth surface, it just DC'd. Fell Rush midair, DC. Double jump, DC. Double jump Fell Rush anywhere, DC. Vengeful Retreat with one jump, DC. If you were to do the AoE stun on like 4 or more people, DC. Maybe one day, boys. Maybe one day. Alrighty, boys. Let's get another one going. If you guys got groups up and running, let me know. We got a bunch of you guys in Real ID. Make it groups. EU. What is it? 302? 3, 4? 3 or 4. Awesome. We got Foggy. 4 out of 5. What is this? I wanna, we are 5. Wanna duel. Most of them in 2K. Wanna in arena. Wanna in arena. Wanna duel in war game. I'm triggered by your grammar. What the fuck? Yo, Dalaran, we are 5. There are 5 of us in a group. We want to duel. Most of them are 2K. God damn it. I get triggered by that shit. I get what you're trying to say, but still triggers the shit out of me. Alright, whose group are you in, Crazy? Who is your group lead? Does anyone in your group have me added on Real ID? Me? Lead? Okay, does anybody in your group... Are you Dalaran? No, I'm not Dalaran. No. No, this is Swifty. You want a Naga? This is Swifty. You want a Naga? I've added you. Well, you can't add me. I can't add any more people. I'm full and friends list. That's not how it works. I asked you. Hey, man. Does anyone in your group already have me added on real ID? Would be much easier to queue you guys if someone already has me added. No, this is Swifty. You want a Naga? Does Swifty still give away Nagas? Oh, Jesus. Hold on, boys. I'll get you guys going. I'm just trying to figure out... I'm trying to help this guy out, okay? I'm trying to help him out. I'll get you going. I'll probably do main versus Foggy. Unless you guys... I will send ad to you. No! No. No. My dude. Please ask people in your group if any of them already have me added on real ID. My friends list is full, so sending me a real ID isn't going to help. Please ask them and get back to me. There we go. Like, I'm trying to be as helpful as I can and use the simplest language possible. English. No, not even English. The good old American. No one added you, just accept. No. That's what you get for being rude, my dude. That's what you get for being rude. Should I add him, boys? I kind of don't want to. I got bad vibes from that guy. Should we add him or no? Chat, should we add him or no? I'll let you guys decide. I didn't like the way that guy's... I don't think that dude actually asked anybody in his group. I don't think that dude actually asked anybody. What do you guys think? I'll let the chat decide. No, no, nah, no. The chat said no. I'm sorry, Crazy Fire Guy. I send you tag in Dalaran Cash 143. That's not even me. 1340. What the fuck? I'm sorry, dude. My chat said no. We're not gonna... My chat said don't add, so we're not gonna do it. Alrighty. Invite spectator match. Foggy main 5. We're gonna get on with the program, boys. We got us some fucking duels. I asked you guys, like, I know I'm acting... I feel like I'm acting like a dick. And I got bad vibes of that dude. I didn't like it. I felt like there wasn't a mutual respect or nothing. So whatever. But you know what? I'll let the chat decide. Because you know what? The chat will be the final judge, the jury, and the executioner. I'm just an asshole with a camera. I'll let you guys decide. Because without you guys, the stream wouldn't even happen. If you guys think I'm acting like a dick, you could have said, like, yo, invite him. Don't be a dick. I'd be like, fine. You guys are probably right. But chat agrees with me, so that's on you guys now. Alright, boys. Switch. Who do we got today? We got ourselves Dead, my man. Coming back as a survival honor with that whole Naga look. Dude, that's gonna look so good for Najatar, by the way. By the way, there's music for... We're the Senate. Oh my god, don't impeach me. We... to real. We got ourselves Dead, Najatar music, and the zone. You will look amazing. The Naga Hunter. Why did they say that gear for whatever? We got also Jeg. I guess Jeg's the name. Proxton in the back. Nathansi and Shinja. Shinja? Is it Shinja? Okay, where's the beefcake? Look at this boy. Look at his pure eyes. Gotcha Cam, my man. We got ourselves pen game stepping in. It looks like it's going to pick her off the bat versus Dan playing the Frost Athlete. Has the full Frosty plate set up, ready to go. Has a bunch of, what is his weapons, dude? Actually, fully, dude, his transmog is on fleek. He is the champion of Sylvanas, dude. Nathan, is that you? Going to be going for the big air strike onto Dan, but looks like the Frost Breaths from the Frost Death Knight ended up a little bit early. That's going to be a stun onto Dan. Why is Lynchborn available? He's going to go for that. Oh, Dark Pact? Is Dark Pact? Dark Pact used a little bit early. Magic on the Dead. Can get any kind of heals at all, though. Trying to see if he can slow down Dead. Not gonna happen. The Dead makes it out of there, barely surviving at 25% of his health, and that's all he needed. Up next, who's it gonna be? Dead better go for some heals right now. Who's it gonna be next? You guys better get in there. It's gonna be Pan game. We got us a step in as well. Does Beefcake want to give it a chance, or is it gonna be Catchican, my boy? Cat versus Dead. Rematch is gonna be. Catch can get a hit with the trap off the bed. Dead versus Cat. This is going to be the battle of the two gods. Fate Death coming in early for Dead. Just going to try to disengage. It's going to be a charge for Catch can try to catch it on that heal. Not going to happen. Dead is going to land that stun. Catch knows that the freezing trap is the only thing that Dead has now. So if he can find it, it'll be best. It looks like Dead, I think, got himself a camo for just a second because Kachika couldn't quite see him. Kachika dropping fairly low in health. If Dead is a Mallow, this could be really bad. It's going to be an Rage Regeneration coming in for Cat. Getting right on top of Dead. Is he going to go for that Reflect? No, actually going to Blazestorm past one of the traps, past the Root Trap. It's going to be Dead. Feign Deathing right on top of Cat. Trying to drop another trap. It's going to be Charge Trap. Trying to see if he can juke out Cat. It's going to be Reflect coming in a little bit early. Kachika played his hand a little bit too early just now. So Dead has a freezing trap in the bag. Kachika wants to stop the Manning Bandage, but a freezing trap could happen. He's actually just going to use the Manning Bandage the whole time. Just going to let it catch out because he knows unless Cat hits him, there's no point of stopping it. He actually is just calling his bluff right now. The mind games are insane right now for both of these. Going to get a charge off of the pet. Kachika still nailing those heals every time he can off of the pet. It's going to be stunned by that said pet, by Dead. Maldic to follow. Kachika gonna get the Reflect rolling onto Dead. And Dead is gonna go for a Feign Death for a moment just to clear it immediately. Barely taking any of the damage from it. I think Dead at most took maybe a bit of shadow damage from it at most. That's actually gonna be Dead's pet actually eliminated. Kachika took it out really quickly. That's gonna be a Manic Bandage coming in after he revives that pet. Won't get the Manic Bandage for as long as he needs to with another trap to follow. Kachika get it dotted up. Dead playing this as methodically, as carefully as he can. Gonna get a defensive rolling a little bit early, as Kachika's health is not really doing that good. Kachika got some defenses rolling, or offenses rolling. Dead's not letting him get any charges. That's gonna be finally a charge to Dead to snap that heal. That's gonna be Dead actually trinket it out of that fear, just so he continue going. Could have actually gotten out of that fear with a racial, but he said, you know what, screw it, trinket. Freeze the trap, not available right now. Kachika played his hand again a little bit early. Blaze up to follow. Dead is trying to pin him down while he's a low health. Kachika tried to get those charges in. Dead didn't have a freezing trap for this one. Stun to Cat. I think it's over. I think this boy is done. Dead is trying to get some damage in. And Desc clean past Kachika. Dropping down a flag. Not a flag of ownership, but basically next closest thing to it. It's going to be a freezing trap on a step and forcing out the trinket out of the rogue. Defense is already out. Desc has the turtle if he needs to. It's going to go for that Feign Death as soon as the Mata comes out. Use it a little bit late. I probably would have used it a little bit early. Or a little bit later, actually. Early, so then maybe he might have maledict your pet instead. Or use it to clear the maledict effect afterwards. Step it though. Not a lot. What is he playing? He's playing Assassination. Vanish coming in. Wait, does that know that he's there? He does know he's there. Okay, I was gonna say for a second, like, is he frozen while in stealth? Like, is he going to be able to walk out of the trap while in stealth? Gonna be a stun onto Dead. Is he going to go? No Vendetta available. Toxic Blade is all he has, but it's actually going to peel back after getting some dots on Dead. Wants to stay alive for quite a bit. Stun onto him right now, and Dead. Try to see if he can blast him some damage. Doesn't have a lot of cooldowns ready, though. He's going to throw a couple grenades and peel away, letting the pet and dots do all the work. Another freezing trap to peel him off, and Dead is going to go for that Manic Bandage play right now. Trying to reheal as much as possible to catch up for the next few duels. Cloaker Shot is coming in for Steppin as the Malata connects the Steppin trying to catch up to Dead. Not gonna happen with these traps. Dropping down Smoke Bomb, actually stopping Dead's Harpoon. Steppin does get himself a safety trinket rolling right now. Hodge or Kidney Shot onto Dead, trying to go for the last hurrah, whatever damage he has left. But I don't think that's gonna save you right now, unless you have the ace up your sleeve somehow. You're just done, my boy. Gonna be a dot. Actually gonna go for it, put blind onto Dead, and Steppin has too many dots rolling. Needs to peel away from the pet, but I think the pet is gonna nab him. And down he goes, Dead. Taking another one out with full health, so he's ready for the next duel. He can just go from one to the next. Beefcake is up next. What looks like a Gladiator Warrior right now. A Glad Fury Warrior. If Kachika and the Warrior Fury God couldn't beat Dead, we'll see how Beefcake can do it. Gonna be a trinket out of both of them. As those two trade stuns, Beefcake is gonna go for that Blaze Storm. Try to see if he can avoid Dead's freezing trap. Can he do it though? Dead. Trying to see if he can get some counter pressure going against Beefcake, but Beef still has a lot of damage rolling. That's gonna be trap available. Does Beefcake walk over it? Oh, freeze the trap! How did that work? It looked like he got frozen as he's walking away from it, actually. Wonky how that functions, and Dead is going to get him into another trap rolling. He's actually going to play the shield. He's playing the weapons. No way. He's playing the weapons from COS. Oh my god. We'll see if that keeps him afloat. Is that going to be his ace in the hole versus Dead? He's actually cleaving right through Dead's health. Going to be feign dead for death. Feign death for dead. I said feign dead for death. Oh my god. Dead and death, dude. They're like one and the other. He's basically the bringer of death, dude. If he had a scythe for weapon, he'd be it. He'd be the goddamn Reaper. And that's going to be a reset for the both of them. Beefcake looking very healthy right now with those shields, actually. The weapon shields. But how is he healing right now? What is going on? How are you healing passively? Do you heal every time you use an ability or something? How is he healing? What is this? Wait, how? You're like passively healed up. He has a shield, I understand that. But how do you heal? He normally has to hit somebody to heal. Oh my god. What's that reaction? I think that is just gonna get in there, get combat rolling, and that's gonna be Beefcake. What is he rolling? I am interested to see what this guy runs. Katchika better be taking some notes. Actually, Katchika is out of this game. Otherwise, I think Katchika would look and see what exactly he rolls with. Gonna be a Magical to Beefcake a little bit early. It's gonna get a Fear onto Dead. Gonna break out with the Will of the Forsaken racial. Using Feign Death, and it's gonna land another Freezing Trap onto Beefcake. Look at it healing! What is that? Self-Reliance times 3? Oh my god. Is it? I think then Dead needs to stay next to him the whole time. Doesn't he? Is it Self-Reliance? It could be Self-Reliance. Times 3. Maybe this guy has some kind of crazy build. It looks like he heals even if he's next to somebody though. Self-Reliance lets you heal when you're away from somebody. Well, I guess somebody who's gonna have to watch out for his health a little bit closely. I can't do it for this duel. It's going to be Feign Death for Dead. He's just trying to shake this warrior off. Actually, starting to get some damage, some good damage into Beefcake. As he's going to go for that Rage Regeneration. Not going to happen as he gets frozen out. Look at this boy. A big watery egg covered in ice. Going to be a stun into Dead. But he is rooted, trinketing out of the root just to finally get some damage into Dead. And Beefcake back up with a fair amount of health, actually. Maybe it is Self-Reliance. Falls Battle Trance PvP talent at full rage, it heals over time. Wait, what? Does it really? So you're just maintaining full rage at all times, basically? Really? There's no way. At full rage, it heals you. Really? Oh my god. This guy might have the perfect build, and does Katchika use the same thing here? Because I think Katchika uses the combat heal every time he bloodthirsts. Beefcake getting caught, another Freezer Trap is dead. He does get another Manic Bandage. 22% dampening though, so it's getting harder and harder to deal with this, and that's going to be full camo. For Beefcake is going to be quite a bit before he finds Dead. It's going to have to go to one of the eyes at one or the other. I'm more interested. I'm more interested to see how he does this. I mean, I know that he got the Trident from COS, so we know he gets a bit of shield from that. But what else does he use? It looks like he has like a triple shield playstyle, actually, even. Could be wrong. Dead though is still in it. Gonna get a stun onto Beefcake. No trinket available. Landing that Maledic as well. Is that gonna go for full damage? Actually, no, not full damage. Gonna be a stun onto Dead right now as Beefcake is trying to turn the damage around. Big blast from Rage. Rampages are coming out, and Dead is actually going to try to get him out of that root, try to get him out of the charge. Dead is getting closer and closer to Dead. That's going to be his exhilaration coming out early. Beefcake is just not taking any damage no matter what Dead is trying to do him. Looks like it's going to be a big execute to the Hunter. No, gets himself a turtle shot at the very last second. Beefcake is just pumping damage into the pet instead. Doesn't even waste any time on Dead. It looks like it's going to be a trap to keep them both separated. Try to get it slow onto Dead at the very last second of that turtle. Don't know if he was able to do it. That is going to get his pet a heal. That's going to be a stun charge. Does Dead have anything out of this? Looks like he actually might go down right now to this warrior. Does get himself a small heal at the very end of it. And still just trying to get the hell away from Beefcake. Beefcake has a trinket if he ever needs to. Freezing Trap just to get out of it. I think he's going to stay. Look at him. Oh my god, what a beautiful ballerina you are, my boy. What a beautiful... Oh, I even looked at your tabard. That's actually one of those, like... Tabard of the Flame. What's your tabard? Tabard of the Arcane? I don't even know. Which one is that one, boys? Chat, help me out here. Another camo! Oh my god. Dead is having to play the long game here. I think Dead is just gonna go try to see if he can get a kill on this warrior. But this warrior is definitely using something that's helping him, like... This is like Hex Not Sex 2.0. What is this? Beefcake! What are your secrets? Share your secrets with me. Just whisper me. I won't show anybody. I won't show anybody. Trust me. Is gonna get some damage onto the pet. That's all you can do. Tabard of Brilliance? Oh, okay, okay. Alright. And that is gonna go for the aspect of the eagle. Not gonna happen with Beefcake getting those charges in. Blading his way over to Dead. And Dead is again trying to see if he can just get some mobility. Just get away from Beefcake for just a bit. And Beefcake is just going to go behind the wall and get some healing off the pet. As a Maledict hits him, actually, he's going to go for the Enrage Regeneration. And it's not going to be able to snag a lot of healing off. It's stun to follow. Dead isn't there to get the damage rolling. So that's a few seconds of the stun wasted. And Beefcake back in action, getting those shields back up and running. Stunned Dead. No way out of it. Does he get the execute this time? Trying to see if he can land a massive rampage into a freezing trap. Just to separate these two. Again, Dead. Every time he gets anywhere close to this guy, every time there's a stun, he just gets put in a really, really bad situation. Got himself a manning bandage. This is going to be actually mount up for Beefcake. Just mounting up, but he's going to get rooted. Did I go for a camo right now? No, he's not even in camo. Beefcake again having to run through all the slows. Bloodthirst does keep him rolling. They'll feign death to follow, but it's going to be a stun regardless. Is that actually going to be the kill? Is that finally it? Dead does get away, charge into an execute. Beefcake is the first man standing to eliminate Dead. Can he eliminate the rest of the team though, as Shinja is going up next? Zerka raging out of that. Shadow Fury to follow off of that Infernal. That's going to be a massive Chaos Bolt for sure. Does Beefcake have anything to deal with that Chaos Bolt? Actually just going to get slow into Shinja and is just line of sighting this. Are you kidding me? Is Beefcake Boy wielding tridents? I think he's wielding at least one, maybe two. I have no idea. He could be. He honestly could be. I wouldn't be surprised if he is. Stun onto Shinja as Beefcake trying to get some damage in. Gonna be Pet CC. Trickets out immediately. Mounted to follow. Doesn't have Reflect for it. Beefcake does need to get something done for this Cannonball. Gonna get a commanding shot rolling. That helps him out a little bit. That's gonna be two Cannonballs smack dab into his face. And he's still alive. He's still kicking. Fear to follow into Incinerate. Beefcake needs to get some healing rolling right now. Horror effect into a Cannonball. And I think that locks the duel out. Unless he gets a charge heal. He got a charge heal at the very end. But that was all he had. That's actually gonna be Ban game? Wait, what? BN Dame. BN Dame. I forgot that this guy's still in here. I thought the Beefcake was actually the last man standing into a Pet CC. Shinja, does he have anything? And now we have this cursor. I wish I did reload. I probably should have done reload. Can I do a quick reload? This guy's gonna let me do a reload real quick. Real quick reload. Real quick reload. Pandame, my man, getting some souls in there. Shadow step 2, Shinja, interrupt him on fear, and down he goes. Alright, boys, somebody gotta close this out. Nathasi, can you close this out? This has been a long ass deal, my boy. Blind to Nathasi, does he trinket it? No. Just gonna set it. Somebody's gonna have to get me a details to show me what that dude healed with. Somebody's gonna say that details and send me a PM. DM on Discord. I want to see what he used. I want to see. I'm interested. I'm not gonna announce it off the bat. I'm just personally interested. I don't want to give away his secrets. I'm just personally interested. You don't have to tell the whole stream. Oh my god. Nathasi and Pandame not gonna find each other for a while. Perfect time for me to grab a sip from a beverage. I thought in Damp it'll be possible to kill him, but now impossible. You got pretty close, Dad. You got pretty close, but yeah, it feels like every time you got an upper hand on the guy, he just would reverse it. That was difficult. And the only one that was able to get him was Shinja, with Beefcake not having an rage regen for. That's massive Cannonball, just smack dab. Survival Hunter does good damage, but it's very much a hit and run playstyle. But the hit and run, the fact that you can get stunned and the dude can just heal off you, that's harsh. Unless you can get like some kind of a consistent build, it's gonna be weird. Nathasi does get sapped out though. Now we're gonna be seeing open up with a Garrote into a kidney shot into Nathasi. Pandame, is he gonna go for big damage? No, we're just gonna wait it out a little bit. Nathasi is gonna get himself a heal. Pandame is gonna go for a reset. These two, dude. Nathasi, are you gonna be our champ and get us into the next group, into the next duel, or is Pandame gonna prolong these games? Thorn's coming out, gonna cloak out of it. Maledict and Nathasi should be aware of his health, should be a little bit more careful. Want to follow kidney shot with a vendetta. I think Nathasi put himself in a bad spot. That's going to be an execute for Pandame. well, in Venom, but might as well be an Execute. Pandame still holding on to a Trinket if he needs to. He's going to get a feint rolling on him early. That's going to be Jag with a evasion. Blind on the Jag. He's going to bail out of it and takes out Pandame. Beefcake, my man. How... That is so good. That is so good, that game. But I'm more interested in that guy. What did he do? What did he do? What has he got rolling? What abilities is that? That was intense. 5 out of 5 on a lock. Ready. Wilson, ready. Lenoa. Hello, Papa. It was a bit late, but I have 5 Brave Warriors to go. Zakati. Okay, I'm against Zakati and Lenoa Warring. Let's get Wilson in red. Hell yeah, boys. Hell yeah. Red and Wilson. New peeps, I'm lead. I think didn't I just queue you guys? I think I just queued you guys. I don't know if you actually have new peeps, man. 1,700 damage, 17k damage, 1900k healing. Damn, that's huge. I wasn't paying attention. I haven't played for almost a week. Oh, all good, man. Don't worry about it. Dog, cake, ape, and spread of answer. What's up, Sashimi? How you doing, my man? Hope you having a good one, my guy. Woo! Title of this video is Survival the Hunter is insane. I don't know. That one was a mismatch of a lot of things. Dad played really well. Dad really did play really well. But I feel like the Warrior stole the show. I'll be honest. Switch. What server am I on? This, yeah, Argent Dawn on EU. Most of my tunes on EU are on Argent Dawn. Don't ask me why. Alrighty, boys. Switch. Who do we got? We got ourselves Karos in here. Oh, putting on some moves in the room, in a locker room. We got ourselves Lock Red. Oh yeah, it's red. We got Roll Vaz going out first as a Beastmaster this time. Vi, and Neminia. Nem, we're gonna call you Nem. The rest of the name is Neminia. Oh, what's it gonna be? It's gonna be Alcaster. Oh, what? Askaler, Cowboy, DK up first versus Roll Vaz. We got Divas back here and Wope. What are some of these names, man? Wope. Wope. Oh, that's supposed to be Wope, EP, and Vi. Wope and Y. Some of y'all's names are funny. I'm gonna be Perry coming up pretty early for DK though. Gonna get a stun onto Rovaz, but that bonding shot is gonna keep him in place for a bit. Pod shots for Rovaz, making it really easy. DK doesn't have a lot to work with here. Gonna go for a kill spree, his last ditch effort. Try to see if he can get some damage into Rovaz. Rovaz is just gonna bail away from him. Needs to grapple hook to him. Does land the grapple hook and is actually trying to turn the tides of battle. But Rovaz actually getting himself kind of low, forcing out that acceleration out of the hunter. And Decay does burn a concoction to keep himself floating. It's gonna be freezing trap to separate these two. Maybe DK is gonna go for a vanish or something. Maybe not. Actually, just gonna. Oh, he is gonna go for a vanish. I think he was trying to kind of navigate towards the line of sight. I didn't quite do it. Rovaz threw down the flare a little bit early. Somehow the pet did find DK. I guess the flare, he walked up a little bit on top of the pillar, and the pet just ran at him. Another bonding shot to separate these two. Blind into Rovaz as he gets some cooldowns rolling. That's actually a pretty good setup for DK. And it's going to get a gouge onto the pet. Maybe he can get a full stun into Rovaz. Nope. Right before he can get any setup, or actually want to go for a reset. No, turning around, forced to fight. He is going to land a stun. Trying to go for a reset. Rovaz wouldn't let him go anywhere. Crows are coming in. DK, you're going to be in a bad spot. Rovaz actually just tearing him apart, pecking out his eyes. Nothing you can do at that point. And the poor boy DK's Outlaw roll goes down. Give assassination try, my man. It might be a little bit of a better expected deal with a hunter. Or if this guy didn't go double concoction, then that was the move. That was not the move. Cowboy up next. Look at him. Get him, Cowboy. Yeehaw. Horses in the back. Trick us out of Rovaz's trap. And Cowboy looking to maybe hopefully finish Rovaz, but that's going to be Turtle Shell to close it out for a bit. Rovaz is going to be safe and sound in that Turtle Shell a little bit longer. It's going to snag that body shot onto Cowboy. Oh there, Cowboy. Hold up. The Rovaz actually trying to see if he can maybe get into a camo, it looks like. Is he going to be able to? Last just second. Not going to happen. Oh, the knockback doesn't quite work. And Cowboy does go for cooldowns too. I think it was a minute. Was that full cooldowns? Was that actual wings? I think it was actual wings. I was thinking, was that minute-long wings? Because that was weird. It's going to land the crows onto Cowboy with a pet. Needs to connect with a pet. Needs to get the line inside of the hunter. And try to see if he can wrangle up this Cowboy. Hodge coming onto Rovaz. and Rovaz is actually just going to have to sit it. Cowboy is the defensive Hodge in order just to peel away and get some heals. Could have actually went maybe for a bit of damage. Does he have the mid-long wings? Because he would get the mid-long wings available with the pet very easily. It looks like that is going to be the Trident coming out for this Cowboy right here. With wings to follow, Rovaz is going to have a hard time trying to get through this. But I think his pet is technically a Bobble coming out of Cowboy a little bit early. Try to see if he can cash in the big damage in Rovaz. That's a big immunity. Can you make it happen? Execute is dropping down Rovaz. Binding shot. Is that going to stop him? Does he have Hand of Freedom? It looks like he does not. Doesn't even turn around to start hitting the pet. Actually even getting interrupted out in the open. If Rovaz has some kind of a spirit shock on the pet to be able to dispel Cowboy, should be dispelling that shield whenever he can, just so he can really get through his health. That shield is going to keep reprocking over and over. 25% of the damage goes straight up into that shield, and it says low chance, quote unquote, but it actually keeps proccing. That's going to be another shield on top of a shield. Hey, I heard you like shield, so I gave you a shield for your shield. So now you can shield while you shield. And Rovaz trying to backpedal out of it. Does, I think, backpedal far enough. I don't think Secret Set is coming down. And Cowboy is going to bail behind the pillar, trying to catch himself a couple of flashlights. Rovaz is going to be forced to get up close and personal with him, but he's to bail out, expecting that Hodge any moment. Minimum wings coming out for Cowboy. Does Rovaz everything? Malak on the Cowboy right now. Does he get any big damage? Does disengage as the last second as Cowboy gets close. Hodge coming down. Trick gets out of it. It's going to go for big damage. It's going to be bomb for Cowboy. Looks like Rovaz, all he can really do is binding shot him or freezing trap him. Chooses to go for a binding shot. I think he tried to use an interrupt just now, but he can't do any of that. All his damage is physical. Cowboy is going to get himself full heals up, ready to go. Rovaz pulling his pet back, does land the camo though. That's going to be a nice reset for the both of these bad boys. Cowboy out of a bop and bubble. He used those pretty early, back to back, one after the other. And Rovaz getting that camo for just a second. This ghost is just like, oh, I didn't see him. I didn't see nothing. I didn't see nothing. I didn't see the hunter. Nope. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Cowboy picking up the eye. Rovaz is going to send the pet in there. Needs to keep this paladin at bay before the Hodge comes down. Cowboy is going to get the Hand of Freedom rolling. Wings are up and running. Stun early to Cowboy before you get the Hodge. Trick gets a little bit late. Pony up, but that's going to be binding shot to separate these two. Still snags the Hodge into Rovaz, but can't quite melee reach him. Wants to land the Temporal's Verdict in there, but he cannot. All he can do is just tease him with execution sentence and judgments here and there. Maybe he can survive against some damage. As Shield Event is coming down, could go for some massive damage right now. Wings are up. The shield does pop. It actually does get split between Rovaz and his pet. Nothing that Cowboy can do right now to Rovaz. Out of cooldowns, out of everything. Hand of Freedom is the only thing that's available for him. Does get a nasty crit into Rovaz, but looks like he's going to be skip on taken away. Does get a knockback into Cowboy, and all he can really do is catch that line of sight. No, another set of wings. Is that middle long wings right now? Not full wings, middle long wings. Gets a Hodge into Rovaz, but actually not going to go killing him. He's not going to cash in the damage. He just wants to heal himself. Trying to prolong this game, but is that a good opportunity? All the health he just got, now it's gone. Rovaz is able to cleave right through it very easily with his pet. Hand of Freedom, Execution Zenith, can Cowboy turn his around, freeze the trap to separate these two. Oh, he got a really cool animation though. I really like that. I really like that, the way that it looks. Slow onto Cowboy. And Rovaz is trying to see if he can end him. Interrupt him unholy. And then Cowboy's out. Might go just flash the lights. Oh, Maledict gonna stop him from any kind of healing. Stun onto Cowboy around the corner, and Rovaz trying to see if he can get the kill command kill in there. Get that kill command in there. Flash the lights to full action to get those free flashes. Nothing Rovaz can do. No interrupt, no stun. Knocking Cowboy in the open. Does get a Hodge into Rovaz. Maybe get one more flashlight. Nope, not gonna happen. And Divas is up next, getting the Greater Earth Elemental rolling. And with that Greater Earth Alley, Divas still got hit with a freezing trap regardless, but he's still gonna be out of the fight. He's still trucking on top of Rovaz, trying to get the big damage in there. Sundering coming down. Mallet again thrown out onto Divas, it looks like. Or was that onto Rovaz? It looks like it was onto Rovaz, but he does get a turtle shell a little bit early. And a binding shot to separate these two. Getting the Ghost Wolves rolling, but somehow still snatches the camo. How did that happen? Divas popped the wolves out and running, but somehow the wolves just didn't get the memo to keep running. Spirit wolves, man, they're supposed to help you in the hunt, but apparently they don't. And Divas is down on wolves right now. Still has Ascendance if he ever needs to. If he's still playing Ascendance build, he could be. Defensives again enforced out for the both of them. Wall for Divas and wall for Rovaz right now. Rovaz needs to separate away from this Shaman. That's going to be it. Knockback to follow. Going to be a Ghost Wolf for for Divas to get back in there, though. Does go for Ascendance right now. Going to be big damage out of Divas. Can he do enough? Those Sundering into Rovas right now. Stun coming in onto Divas. Going to Rovas somehow turning around. No, playing very defensive. Just trying to keep Divas at base. Edge Chicken coming out. And Divas is going to go for big damage on Rovas right now. Back-to-back Storm Strikes. And actually take out Rovas from this far away. Storm Strike for days. And Divas trying to get himself some flashing heals right now as Nem is going to go out as an Arcane Mage. Blinking on top of Divas right now. Should be stealing every buff he's got. Blinking around. Not letting him get anywhere to go. And Grinding Totem actually is going to suppress his arcane missiles right now. Very well done by Divas, and that's going to be some bad lag from the Russian mage Nem. We're going to follow Divas for a bit. Malak or Divas right now needs to find a way out of this situation, and Nem is just not letting him go anywhere. He's lagging all over the place. Divas finally able to get some heals, and arcane missiles are going to attack him a little bit behind the wall. Divas needs to get some counter-offensive pressure going. That's all he can do. Sundering, trying to interrupt Nem's cast. Maybe he can interrupt him on one of the casts. Dropping out grinding, so he can't even interrupt him. Take it off of Nem right now. And Divas is going to get back in as Nem keeps approaching him in personal. Temporal coming down. Divas could cleanse all of it. Actually going to bail behind the wall ASAP. Somebody's in a bad situation. Arcane missiles are flying though. Oh my god, those arcane missiles barely had him. They barely had him, and Nem takes him out. Goes into an Invis. Polymorph onto Alcazar. Ascalar. Oh my god. Ascalator. That's his name. Ascalator. Nem, how'd you do it? The arcane missiles, dude. He got a juicy set of arcane missiles and made sure to refresh it as Divas was getting behind the wall, and down he goes. He almost had it. Almost had it. Holy crap. Ascalar, though, how's he going to deal with this? That's a Fury Warrior versus an Arcane Mage, and that's going to be Nem catching. He's catching him out in the open with those arcane missiles every time he gets a chance from so far away. Going to be a Blaze Throw very quick for Ascalar. Turn to Blade for a second just to break out of that root. He's going to be able to snag a heal off of Ascalar. Needs to get those charge heals. And Nem is just going to see this. He's just going to walk behind the wall. Arcane charges are coming for you. Gonna get a Reflect rolling. Ascalar does get himself a huge heal from Nem once, and Nem back to the slows. It's going to land that Invis right after. He's going to go for a full Invis setup. He's going to get some slows into Ascalar, and he's going to have a blink every time he has a charge. Charge and leap for Ascalar is going to be very important. Does he have a Reflect too? He does have a Reflect, but that's going to be Arcane Missiles just chipping away at him so easily, man. He's even going to get up close and personal, like almost bait him. Hey, you can totally hit me. Another set of Arcane Missiles is going to reflect a portion of those, like 2 missiles. 2 teeny little missiles. And Ascalar, everything he can do, man, nothing. I'm the Russian mage. Taking him out, dude. Alright, Whoop. The last man standing for Team Blue. You better represent, my man. That's gonna be them. Getting the polymorph onto Whoop off the bat. Rovas did such a good job getting through all these boys. 3 people, and now this Arcane Mage here to finish off. He actually got 3 kills compared to the 2 that Rovas got. I feel like Rovas would have had a kill on Divas. But his other duel versus, what was it, Cowboy? That was a long one. Nem is going to get the Temper rolling. Warp is going to get that Shield of Venus rolling, but the slows are going to keep this Paladin away from the Mage. It looks like he might just be able to trigger no Hand of Freedom coming out. Might be able to trigger the Shield of Venus away from him. Going to steal that Hand of Freedom so he can keep rolling. The shield does pop, and it's going to be Arcane Missiles for Nem. Back-to-back Maledict follow for Warp. Does he have a Hodge available, though? Going to slow down as soon as he has anything. Maledict coming in onto Nem right now. Needs to stay out of the range of Hodge as best as he can. Flashlights are coming out at first. That's going to be Execution Sentence onto Nem, as he didn't see it ahead of time. Interrupting Warp onto his cast. Actually, no bubble available for quite a while. Doesn't even have a Hodge available. Nem, as long as he can stay mobile, he'll be in a good position. Hand of Freedom is going to get spell stolen immediately, and the Warp just might have to bubble for this right now. Actually, bubble at the very end, and Nem could go for Ice Block. That's exactly what he needed. Flashlight's coming out for Warp. Does Nem get an interrupt on that? Nope, doesn't get an interrupt. He's gonna get slows rolling off the bat. Just can slow down the open. Gonna get an instant cast in there. Arcane Missiles to follow. Warp just can't reach this mage. Can't do anything, and down he goes. And that's gonna be Nem, the Russian mage, taking out the rest of that team. Well done, boys. Well done. Woo! Woo! Hell yeah, boys! Hell yeah! Anyone who plays the Fury Warrior is a big definition of a play. Oh, come on! I'm pretty sure Kachika would like to have some words with you. That was a good one, boys. Hell yeah! Same here, spot. Muhammad, more than welcome to you. Somebody got Muhammad in this group, man. Somebody got Muhammad in here, boys. What the fuck you doing? Get him in there. Here we go. Lenoa and Zakati Foggy, does he have a group? 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5. Groups here. Yo, Mr. Dallin, what's up, dude fake? Here we go. Beefcake trying to show off that Windwalker. Is that going to be another fucked up Windwalker? Me and Purple Haze are Chrysler for duels later. It's Obliv. Yes! Obliv, more than welcome to. We could have you versus Chrysler or you versus Purple, you versus whoever, man. You gotta choose. You gotta, I guess we'll see who's on. Chrysler, we haven't seen him on today. Maybe it might be Purple. Or Kachikan if you want to make it. Yeah, man. Kachikan got a group, I know. But I'm gonna get Lenoa going up first. I did promise Lenoa and Zakati that I'll get them going next. So invite, spectator, match. They've been waiting for a while. Lenoa and Zakari. I'm gonna try to get Alliance versus Horde back to forth. What realm are they on? I have no idea. I have no idea, Beefcake. What the rate you need to participate? Just if you want to join, you join. That's all it is, my dude. It's that easy. I don't know, but I am sure it will be easy to spot their groups in LFG. Here we go. That's about the best I can do for you, my man. I have no idea what servers they're on. I don't keep track of everybody. Alright, boys, another one. You guys ready? Oh, I like these duels, dude. I like these duels. What do we got? Switch. Full team. Variety. Because we haven't seen a monk today. I know you guys are probably thinking like, oh, man. We do monks all the time. They're the most popular spec. But we haven't seen a monk. You know what? We got like two casters? Are you Ellie? No. Are you Ellie? It's an Ellie! Yeah, we got ourselves Daswa playing on a Holy Death Knight Fish. Or Fish. I'm gonna call you Fish. Oh, you got the Brawler Mog. Look at this guy. He got the Brawler's Guild Mog. I like that. Oh, we also got Lenoa. Cool. Lenoa playing the Demo. Mech still. Is that Mech right on his Shaman? And we got ourselves. How do you say that? Sekas? Siekas? Siakas. Yakov. I'm gonna call you Yakov. Yeah, and I'm gonna say it in like that style. And we're getting that horror effect early on. Let's see, we got Dead Decay. Dead Decay. Christina, Purple Haze, Zakati. Elwood, how's he doing right now? Oh, it's actually gonna be a fish. Get the hell out of there. Look at his Mog. Looking good, my boy. Looking good. I like it. For all Brawlers Guild, I'm not a huge fan of that spiky condom had, but to each is their own. Did he just succeed right now? Nope. It actually looks like he just took a full chaos bolt and he was just fine with it. Maybe he was expecting for him to get CC by the pet. Gonna be a full defensive coming up for Elwood down. Such a death dropping down Fish is actually gonna get hit with it by an Infernal to follow. Trinkets, Whirling Dragon Punch to follow. Elwood barely took damage from the big damage out of the monk. Barely took damage from the touch of death compared to how much offensive power he put in. And it actually does. Oh, knocking Elwood out onto his ass with a ring of peace. Very well done. That's gonna be Vivifies to follow. Does he land the Fear? Does land the Fear into Fish? Into Casbolt to follow, doesn't land. He still has that Infernal. Needs to cash under those Casbolts ASAP. Fish is gonna bail out to the other side, trying to dodge the Infernal, just trying to wait it out. The Infernal finally collapses onto itself, but a horror effect puts him in a bounce. But does he land inside it? He lands inside the Casbolt and rolls just for good measure. That's gonna get himself Tiger's Last rolling. Elwood gets to land his fears, gonna get interrupted. Get those Casbolts rolling. Does get the Pet CC in between. Dropping Fish very low, no karma available. Another Casbolt to follow, lands it. Oh, and a Sacred Trinket is gonna give himself a little bit of protection rolling. Elwood needs to get the big damage up right now. You have this monk in the palm of your hand trying to land a Fear. Does he land one? He does. Does he have a Casbolt? No. Fish, actually, what is this land inside for Fish? And it's perfect. Did he just try to go for a leg sweep? Fish, you didn't just try to leg sweep, did ya? Please tell me you didn't try to leg sweep. Fish, did he just leg sweep? I feel like he did. Fish. What's that stupid joke? How do you spell fish without an I? What do you call a fish without an eye? Oh, that's what it is. That's some kindergarten shit, dude. That's some middle school stuff, dude. And that's going to be Elwood getting the horror, but actually dropping off the platform. Glad decided himself to the monk. Does get an interrupt onto the fear. Does he have the shards for the massive chaos bolt? He's going to try to land another fear again. He's going to do it. The images are punching, but that's going to be a chaos bolt. Smack dab, fish right in the chest. Oh, how did the second one go off? What the what? Did he just chaos bolt him through the wall or something? Did he get the other one just like the super fast chaos bolt back to back? Just rapid firing him like a bullet. It's like a P90 of chaos bolts. In cap, touching death is going to drop. Not going to have a wall for it. Maledict to follow. Does Fish have a stun for this? Needs to get the big damage in. Does get the leg sweep into a Fist of Fury. Trick it for Elwood right now. It's going to get an interrupt on that. Into a Whirling Dragon Punch. Elwood, not really looking at all that healthy fish. Rolled himself off the ledge, but it's going to use that line of sight just to get up next to a wall to give himself a little bit of a backup. Elwood needs to have a big setup here. Fish has Karma backup. Trinket should be available. Unless he doesn't have it, because Human Trinket doesn't show up. Maybe he tricketed someone with a Human Trinket earlier. And then that just doesn't show up. We just have no idea. That's going to be Pet CC, and Fish is going to trick it out of it immediately. Doesn't even want to let the damage roll out. Elwood tried to get himself out in the open, so Fish has to come to him. And it's actually going to go for the Mage Foot right now. While the Pet is smacking him around. Wait, no, he's just sitting. Not even Mage Foot. Never mind. Why did I say Mage Foot? They don't even have a Mage on the team. Fish gonna get hit with a horror effect. Chaos Bolt to follow for Elwood off the bat. That's gonna be another Chaos Bolt loaded up, and Fish took quite a bit of damage from that first one. Is gonna get a port and try his kick. That's gonna kick on Elwood though, but Elwood being as tanky as they are for Warlocks, doing just fine. Is gonna get a Pet CC. That's gonna land that into an Infernal. Let's see, get the big Chaos Bolts in cap coming in. Fish could go for some big damage. Wall available for Elwood. Is Fish going to go for damage right now into this wall? No, he actually is going to do it. Maybe that was the worst situation possible. It's going to drop down the ring of peace on top of Elwood, trying to disrupt them from being able to cast Chaos Bolts. Dealt with that pretty quick. Does get an interrupt onto a Chaos Bolt. Fear is going to hit him. But the Chaos Bolt is going to connect though. Infernal is out. Karma to follow. Does almost get the Chaos Bolt off. Elwood almost has secured a victory for Fish. Does get the Pet CC. Does that Karma still stand? I think you just Karma'd yourself. I think he just Karma'd himself. Is Elwood, how's your health doing? Shot of Fury coming down. Does land the Shot of Fury into Fish. Does he have enough damage? The Catacombs to follow. Is that maybe enough? Fish barely takes him out at the very last bit of a second. Barely took him out. That was the weird duel right there, boys. That was a weird duel. Oh my god. That's gonna be a... Like he just summoned a feral. That duel was weird, boys. Come on. Next up is gonna be Mextel. Is that Mexred? Is that Mexred on a Shaman? Because that'd be perfect. That's gonna knock back into Zakati. Oh, if that's Mexred. Because I know that Zakati as a feral. Oh, these two as a MML procs. And Zakati, both of those have just been having this feud, trying to get one another. Gonna be a stun by Zakati, trying to see if he can get some bleeds onto MML, but just trying to snag common points. Stormkeeper off of the pet stun. Does he have the Earth Shock though? That's gonna be a wall for Zakati, and is gonna roll into that incarnation off the bat. Counter-Strike Totem nabs it very quickly. And Mexa might want to pop a wall here. Does get a Maledict onto Zakati. Dropping down with a Primal Storm Elemental. Trying to do some damage to Zakati. Is going to get his shield rolling right now from COS. That shield is going to keep him alive for just a little bit longer. With wall up and running too. Just trying to tank up as much damage from Zakati as he can. Primal Storm Elemental doing quite a bit of damage onto Zakati. Look at that thing. It actually, as long as you can keep hitting him, it does quite a right amount of damage. Look at that thing. You really do see a portion of Zakati itself just go away. Well, Earthshock to follow. Does he have the Lightning Lasso to nab him though? No chicken available for Zakati. With that Primal... No, Storm Elemental dissipated. If he had the Lightning Lasso with the Storm Elemental together, I think that would have been the best possible combo. Interesting move that Mexel playing for though. Maybe that's what Shamans do right now. You drop down the Storm Elemental. You lasso the target. Double zap from both ends. Zakati is going to have to play the defensive play. Is trying to kill that Capacitor Totem. Not going to happen. Does Mex even play the Lightning Lasso? Because it looks like he's just using stuns just for willy-nilly. You would think he'd be going for as much of Lightning Lassos if he had stuns to work with. Just trying to kite away from Zakati. Trying to get a knockback. Does he get it though? Is he playing Ghostful playstyle? He's actually going to trick it out of that stun. And still trucking along though. But his health is not really looking all that healthy anymore. Runs Zakati through the group of enemies, or through the group of his allies, really. Zakati, its enemies. That's going to be a bite. Does that secure the win for Zakati? Yeah, it does. Barely made it out of there. Barely made it out of Mexel. I don't think Mexel runs Lightning Lasso. I'm actually interested in what talents he runs. As going to be is Siak. Yak. What's his name again? Siakak. Yakov. Is that what I want to call him? Yakov? Yakov is up next. I actually got quite a bit of damage to Zakati with that early on bird stun. But now back to the pillars, back to the line of sight. Zakati is just trying to catch himself a reset. Is it going to be able to? Yakov is going to have to find a way. Oh, nice. That was a nice flashy looking move. It just did a little bit of a vengeful retreat through Glaive and Zakati. And it's actually doing quite a bit of damage to Zakati, blowing him up right now. Went from quite a bit of health to now no health at all. Zakati's back to the kites. Imprisoned coming up. But needs to get more resources rolling ASAP. Thorns are up. Does he get to cleanse him off though? He's gonna go flying up in the air. Does he got a couple punches? Zakati. Zakati does find the line of sight. It is barely a line of sight, but it is enough. It is barely a line of sight, but it's just enough. And Yakov gonna get opened up on. Big bite for Zakati. Trying to see if he can turn around. Bash to follow with a magic of that. Yakov is just gonna break out of that route into stun on Zakati. Metamorphosis to follow. Zakati's just trying to pop a wall and deer it out of there. Oh dear. Oh god. Oh no. IBM just for Yakov. Can't quite cleave right through the boxes. Not quite a Superman. That's Zakati actually popping in the full stealth. Does he have eyes? I think he did have eyes. I think Yakov did have eyes, but it's going to be opened by Zakati and a big old bite to finish off the DH. Well done. Well done, boys. Next up is going to be Lenoa. As a demon. Oh, dropping down the Fellord a little bit early. Zakati's just going to go for a full defensive duty. He's just going to heal up. So for Lenoa, it's going to be kind of hard to find him. Oh, gonna be opener by onto Lenoa. Zakati is actually gonna get counter opened on by the pet, stun up a little bit early, and Zakati's gonna go for those thorns. Gonna be able to slow down the Felguard by a little bit, but that's really about as much as he can really do in that situation. Horror effect of Zakati. Does he land the full fear? If he can get a bunch of imps up and running, he needs to get a stun to Zakati too. Gonna be a tyrant. Zakati's gonna bail out of it. Lenoa summon the tyrant, and the tyrant just has nowhere to attack Zakati on. He's trying to chase after him. He's trying to run to him. Is he gonna even be able to do anything? He's trying to get a cast off, and I think Zakati actually even skull bashed him. He did. Zakati actually skull bashed the tyrant. Didn't even let him get one cast off. The tyrant at least was able to buff certain pets by Lenoa. It looked like he had a Satyr and he had a Felguard. It's going to be double stun on each other with a fear to follow. And Zakati is going to land inside that hand. Oh, double land inside of the hand to go down. Unlucky for Lenoa. Very, very unlucky. Lenoa was finally able to get the army of imps rolling. He used to get Zakati on top of all the demons. Another hand will go down coming out if he had a tyrant for this one with the stun onto Zakati. This would have been perfect. And Lenoa is going to bail out of that situation. Zakati is going to get some heals rolling while the pets are attacking him. They're doing quite a bit of damage with 32% dampening. But not the biggest. That's going to be Felguard on one side of the Fellord on one side. That's going to clear Zakati with the stun to follow. Trinkets out of it. So if Lenoa can wait for that second stun and wait out for the tyrant in 24 seconds, Lenoa can actually kill him right here. Maledict onto Zakati. No, Zakati dropped the Maledict on Lenoa and he reflected it back at Zakati. Very well done. If Lenoa can get those imps up and running, Horror of Zakati, fear him out in the open, get a couple of imps, get a stun with a tyrant, then that would be perfect. Zakati has nothing except Incarnation. Try to see if he can get the big damage in. And Lenoa is actually going to lock themselves out with that Horror and stun all in the same go. Getting locked out on Shadow right after. Needs to build the soul shards ASAP to get the resources going. Does land a fear into Zakati. Tyrant coming out without any imps to sacrifice those. So that's going to be a little bit nutty. I guess he just wants to let the Tyrant do at least some sort of damage. It's not going to be enough, though. Tyrant is able to blast a bit of damage. Does get rooted out. That's going to be safe chicken for Zakati. The Felguard is over there cleaving at him right now. That's going to be regrowth for Zakati, though. He's just trying to maintain himself. Can't really quite get the most amount of healing anymore. This high of dampening. Bash into Lenoa. Chicken for Lenoa immediately. Zakati is still on the run. Urgosa coming out as the pets are doing quite a bit of damage to him. Is he going to die to the pets alone, walling with those pets around him? He doesn't have a lot of left. He actually could die. Lenoa just needs to stay alive. Don't get killed by Zakati, and you'll be just fine. Let your pets do all the work, and he does. Actually, no, he even gets an insta-cast in there at the very end. Very well done. And next up is going to be purple. Oh my god, if we had somebody with healing potential on Team Blue, then we could have a full honor duel here, but Lenoa just has no healing. No health available. Purple Haze is going to cleave right through him very, very quickly. Although Lenova's getting quite a bit of heal from, what is it, Demon Armor? I think he's doing pretty good. He's going to get himself a Lockstone. Maybe he can come back. Very unlikely, though. It's going to be instant interrupt by Purple Haze. Yeah, very unlikely to get guaranteed. Daswa is up next as an Holy Death Knight versus Purple Illidan versus Arthas right now. Whoa, what is this? Historically accurate battle. Daswa is out in the open. It's actually going to burn that AMS, but that AMS is going to burn him with those fell lances. His health is dropping down very quickly. Does land a stun at the very end onto Purple. Why he's still up in the air with a Maledict to follow. Purple Haze does drop down with a Blade Dance, and he's surrounded by the army of the dead, and is going to retreat back over to the Black Temple as Arthur is going to get on his crusade. He's trying to get Purple Haze. Going to Chain of Ice him down, but then in prison, Arthur's like, you feel what I feel. Dropping down the big Metamorphosis, popping off all the code, and that's what's going to get a chicken out of it. Transfusion to follow. Can he heal through the damage? Going to be a Darkness drop down for Purple, but Daswa doesn't want to get sitting Darkness. It's going to go for Dark Pact. It's actually going to Maledict all of his health. No healing available anymore. Does get a Satan Chicken even rolling. And Purple is just healing off of whatever pets the Daswa had. Try to see if you could juke him around the opener. If you can just fell rush on top of him and just slow him. That's all he needs. He's gonna keep hitting the pets. Why he's got that leech? He's just healing up to full. Look at Purple. He's at full health. Daswa was spending a little bit too much time. Didn't rotate his cooldowns properly. I probably would have just line-sided Purple as soon as he went up in the air, and a trinket coming out instantly for Purple as he retreated for just a second to reposition. Oh, Daswa, how can you do this, man? If you can do it. He doesn't have a stun on Purple anymore. Transfusion though still there. 53% dampening. Stun onto Daswa. Ibe him to cleave him right through and annihilate to take him out. I think it wasn't even annihilate. That was an auto attack. Well done, boys. Well done, everybody. Better duel a monk than a fury or DK healer. Woo, goddamn. Alright, boys, let's get another one going. Let's get another one going. Who got a group? Whisper me right now if you got a group. That was a good one. That was fun, dude. Arthas versus Illidan. Arthas versus Illidank himself. Let's get Foggy. I can 1-Obliv, Death Knight, or Feral. Obliv. Zakati says he can 1-1 you if Chrysler or Purple are not up for it. A DK was not prepared. No. His goose was cooked. How is this monk PvP and PvE? Hey, how is monk at PvP and PvE? Frederick, they're pretty good right now. They're pretty good. You bring a buff which is like undeniably good for everybody. Pretty good in Mythic Plus too, since most groups run double Outlaw. Kai got a group? Does he? Alright. Let's get Cat and Foggy. I kind of want to get Cat versus Wilson. I kind of want to get Cat versus Wilson. We waited for hours. You're a lunatic, you know that? That's your name. Catchacan and Wilson. We're gonna start crisscrossing applesauce on these guys. Because we already had Cat versus Dead. We already had Cat and Dead play each other. So I want to put Cat against other people, man. I want to put Dead against other people too. Get me versus Wilson. I'll get you versus Red or Lunatic. Take the screenshot in general. Why is it so low res? Dad, why is this screenshot so low res? It's in German too. How am I supposed to know what the fuck I'm looking at? You guys ever seen the meme where it says masturbation can decrease your eyesight? I feel like just take this picture, put it on masturbation may decrease your eyesight, and drop this picture down. People will be squinting. Like, I don't fab that much. Come on. What the fuck? I can't read this. What's the name? What's the German name for Bloodthirst, by the way? Because I love the German names for some of the WoW abilities. It was a girl. Faye. Felly. You guys, some of you guys know Felly. She's also like art. Nude art. Let me get this going. Switch. She showed me a couple of abilities in German, some of the rogue abilities, and I love the names. I don't remember a single one, but I know that I love them. I love the way they sound. It's gonna be our boy Obliv off the bat on Team Red versus Divas on Team Blue. We got a rematch of these two. Alrighty, Obliv. Hopefully this one won't last forever, and these boys don't know each other like, oh, hello. How's it going, my man? Oh, nice fancy bounce for one another. But get in there, boys. Tear each other out. Tear his heart out. Tear his head off. Eat his ass. Bro, it's going to be breath on the Divas off the bat with a polymorph, as Oblivion's just going to get him set up in a perfect position. Probably going to go for a full meteor. Is he going to go for the big damage? Big combust off the bat. Try to see if he can max rate, and Divas is just going to try purging every cooldown right now. And Obliv is actually going to blink next to him. Another Pyroblast to follow. And Divas is going to use that mobility to just run away from the burst of Obliv. And Obliv is going to have to get her back in there. It's going to drop it down the pet. I don't know if that actually helps Divas that much, that pet. But at least I guess it keeps Obliv in combat. That's going to be, ooh, interrupt onto fire. With the Hex to follow, interrupt on the Hex. And Divas is going to actually use mobility, sprinting out with the Ghost Sprint. What is it called? Ghost Sprint? Sprint with the Wolves or something? I don't know what's it called. What's that ability called, boys? That's going to be wall out of Divas, though, as Obliv is actually going to obliterate. Trying to get the shields up and running. Not going to be allowed to. And it's going to go for that ice block early. And as soon as he sees Divas trying to walk behind the LOS, he's going to keep him out the open. Matic onto Obliv right now, so no healing is allowed for quite a bit of time. And Divas is just going to go for big damage right now with the Ascendance, and Obliv is just going to have to run away with the Ghost Wolves. Try to see if he can land Invis. The Ghost Wolves let him. The Ghost Wolves let him! Ghost Wolves, what are you doing? Divas, what are you Ghost Wolves doing? They're just like, yeah, he's invising. I'm not gonna attack. Like, just attack him. Bite his head off. Bite him in the ankle. Anywhere. Some of these pets, man, some of these NPCs are just so bad. Trick it available for Divas. Immediately sundering Obliv before he can get away. Maledic is gonna, no, not Maledic, but it's gonna drop down the meteor. Grinding Totem came out, and I think Obliv tried to get some damage into Divas. I think he even tried to disrupt that Hex, but that grounding had him, man. Polymorph to follow. No, actually, he disrupted. He actually juked out that kick with a polymorph for Divas. He's going to repol him right after. Obliv is out in the open. He can't heal anything. He doesn't get shields ever. So Obliv, it's a little bit of a mismatch here. Because every time Divas is going to purge them all, dude. All the shields, he just purges them every single time he gets a chance to. And Divas is back up at full health. Looking pretty good, boy. And Obliv is going to try to blink all the way to the other side of the pillar. Maybe snack some food. And Divas is already mounted up. Trying to find an angle on him. Not going to happen. Does he land the polymorph? Actually misses that interrupt. Misses the breath, though. Hex to follow. Does kill the grinding totem. But he is hexed into a sundering. Locked out for a moment. Trying to land it on polymorph. Does he get it? Full polymorph finally. Obliv can maybe get away. It's going to drop down Meteor. Maybe he's going to go for big damage on Divas. Try to see if he can turn around. Wall for Divas immediately, and it's going to run away from Obliv's burst. I feel like Obliv needs to go for food as soon as that happens. Because Obliv is nowhere in any way is going to get any kind of damage into Divas. He's just going to run over for combustion. I feel like you want to combust and go behind the wall and eat. Or out in the open and eat. So Divas can either attack you and take the fire damage, or he just lets you heal up to full. I feel like that's probably the best for Obliv. Getting interrupted on fire, knocked out of his abilities. Divas looking to purge him of every single beneficial buff. That's going to go for a sprint in order to get to Obliv. Maledic hitting him right now. Try to reach with a Sunder. Doesn't happen. Obliv is in a bad location right now. Bad spot. Needs to go for a full reset versus Divas. Does get him in a breath. Needs to just reset on him. Does get the shield up and running with a Meteor to follow. Does Meteor hit him? No, Divas doesn't push in for that Meteor. And Obliv maybe he has a couple insta-casts in order to keep him afloat. Divas is kind of low on health, low-ish. He's going to get the Temporal rolling. He's going to cleanse it immediately. And Obliv is going to be able to blink away with a Temporal. Has a shield. It's going to go for more insta-casts. So the Divas actually getting quite a bit of damage from afar. And Divas is going to have to go for healing, but has so much ground to cover versus Obliv. And he just has all those instas available for him any moment. He even can eat food right now. He even could go eating food, and that's going to be Divas actually trying to go eat food. Grounding Totem does drop down. Is Obliv far enough from a gouting? He could be. He's going to get himself a shield rolling into a freeze into Divas. Does get hit with a shattering, sundering. Hex to follow. Does he interrupt it? No, misses it. Does land a fireball in there. Obliv is just trying to bail out of there. Earthbind Totem. But Divas is just fast in approach. Breath to follow. Trick inside of it. That's going to be Meteor. Obliv is going to blink out. Divas does get kind of clipped by the Meteor a little bit. Wall to follow. Does Obliv have anything here? Let's have a temper rolling. Cauterize to follow. Gets interrupted on fire. Just trying to use the mobility. Is going to get himself a bit of a heal rolling as well. That's going to be Divas and Obliv. Just neck to neck right now on health. Divas trying to get whatever rock bottom he can. Ascendance coming down right now. Big breath for Obliv. It's going to go for big combustion. That's going to be cooldown versus cooldown. So Obliv, go for it. That's going to be massive heals for Divas though. Shield coming in for Obliv. It gets interrupted onto fire. Freeze coming in onto Divas. Does get a safe chicken rolling. Scorches are coming out. No! And Divas does clap him out while Ascendance was rolling. That was so much damage. And Divas is going to get hit with a full kidney shot right now. by stepping into a reset. Both of these two are just neck to neck. So much fun to watch. That was a fun duel, and that's going to be now Steppen versus Askelair. Askelair is going to get the Reflect rolling, and Steppen is going to get a Cloak rolling as that Magic reflects back to Steppen. Askelair is not going to trick this blind. He's going to have to wait it. Does realize that Steppen is a rogue. He's playing that full vanilla Fisherman set. He's going to be playing the reset game. Steppen no longer with a Vendetta. And I won't be surprised if Steppen decides just to go for full reset. Askelair might just have to go for a full setup on the guy. Might have to. Is he gonna do it though? I hope he does. Steppen again, re-stealthing. Askelair has eyes. Doesn't see Steppen though. Doesn't check around the angle. He did pick up the eye. He could go pick up the second set of eyes, but I think he's just gonna wait for the stroke out in the open. The road to follow. Steppen does get a kidney shot onto Askelair. Trick it to follow. It's gonna be Fear. Askelair is gonna try to get some damage rolling off of the Sphere. Can he get anything rolling though? Does he play the stun build, a double charge? Evasion for Steppen as Askelair trying to get some cooldowns rolling. At least Askelair didn't pop his big defensives, so he will still be able to get a lot of heals off of Steppen as long as he doesn't get kidneyed during that. He's gonna get a leap. Does he get a charge? Vanish for Steppen. Does get a slow in there with the Reflect. And that's going to be full reset for Steppen. Yep, gonna go for full reset. Askelair, unless you get out of him, man, you're not going to be able to do nothing here. Oh, cannibalize. Good move. I think Steppen is actually... Oh, he tried to get a distract on Askelair. It didn't work. It actually does hit him out in that AoE. That's still going to be a kidney landing on the Askelair. And Steppen is going to use the pillar just to get line of sight. Are you a feral? Are you trying to just bleed this man down? Who does that? You're an assassination rogue. You got a vendetta. Oh my god. Like, Steppen, the thing is, Steppen as a rogue doesn't have to play like this. I guess Askelair does land a kidney though. That's going to be a vendetta. No evasion available. Maybe Steppen just overstepping his boundaries as Askelair going to get the reflect on the Malek. Does still get another heal. Charge follow. Steppen, get Kashadas to follow. Doesn't going to change. He's going to help you though. Same trick coming out. Still able to get a lot of damage into Askelair. Askelair trying to see if he can get some kind of big setup going. Does get enraged. That's going to be blind. Doesn't have a trinket though. And Steppen is going to be able to bail out of that situation ASAP. What is even healing you right now? What is even... What is that watery effect? Askelair does get hit with a kidney. Is that going to be it for our warrior friend? It looks like Envenom does come out. Like, Steppen. And Askelair almost beat him too. Cheap shot to follow and Decay. Wants to just end him right now. Garrote. Just trying to land that Envenom in there. That's all he needs. Kidney. Trick it for Steppen. Shot at Steppen. Trying to see if he can do anything. And does go down. Next up is going to be Azeroth. Whoa, it's a Goblin Death Knight. I used to play Goblin Death Knight a while ago. You know why I made a Goblin Death Knight? I just wanted to get the Goblin Trike. That's all I wanted. And back then, I feel like... Didn't you have to have rep with a faction of like... with a race of your faction? Like, let's say you were an orc, you had to have Goblin Exalted or Revere before you could get the bikes. I remember making a Goblin Death Knight. And I leveled him to max level just because I was like, well, that's my Death Knight. Whatever. It doesn't really matter for me. And I played a Goblin Death Knight just so I could get the Goblin Trike that early. And I guess... But the thing is... I guess nowadays, you just get the Goblin Trike, and it's account bound. Back then it wasn't. Yeah, what's up, AJ? How you doing, my man? How you doing, my guy? Yo, Bane for Warchief Value. AJ, can we get a hashtag? AJ Graham, showing appreciation for the wonderful nation. Thank you so much, buddy. Love you, my man. Boy, Bane for Warchief, 100% agree. Decay's getting collapsed on by all these pets. A-bomb out. The pet is all beefed up and ready to go. And Nikes, is that Nikes? Nizeros? Nice, having a hard time dealing with this though. That's gonna be a big dark pack coming out. Decay, all the Cloak Shadows, that's all he's got. That's gonna be slows for Nye though, and does get hit by some of the pets, and that was it. I honestly thought Nye was in a hard spot. Now that I'm looking at it though, he did overcommit a little bit with some of his cooldowns though. Might have overcommitted just by a little bit. But he's up and ready for the next duel. Next up is going to be Cowboy Bebop right here. Till the finish off the bat as AMS coming in for Nye. That's going to be a lot of damage. Nye is trying to see if he can get... Oh, swapped the wrong person. Trying to see if he can get a slow in there. Stun into Cowboy. Needs to do enough damage for Cowboy. Red, my man. Cube Sylvanas Warchief. Can we get a hashtag Red in chat? Showing appreciation for the wonderful donation. Bad Red. Bad Red for saying Cube Sylvanas Warchief. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Nye! Getting clapped up by Cowboy though. He popped a lot of cooldowns. He popped IBF and Death Pact a little bit early. Next up is going to be Katrikan, last man standing, last boy standing versus Skyboy. How's he going to do it though? Oh my god. Oh. Dono chain heart. Can we get a hashtag credit in chat showing appreciation for the wonderful donation? Thank you so much, Cran. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Hodge coming down to Katrikan. Gets a trick out of it immediately. Is going to go for enraged regeneration. This cowboy has a massive shield rolling. Katrikan needs to catch down another heal. Oh my god. Bread lick stones for breakfast. AJ. Can we get a hashtag AJ in chat showing appreciation for the wonderful donation, my man? Thank you. Saying red lick stones for breakfast. Red. Are you gonna let us say that? Yo, Katrikan, I don't know how that's gonna go for you, my man. Does have food from Obliv though, so he can maybe recover. He might be able to recover right now. Does get reflect rolling a little bit early. Cowboy doesn't hit it. And a Hodge comes in a little bit late. So what if I do? Red just says, so what if I do? Lick stones for breakfast. Can we get a hashtag Red showing our appreciation for the wonderful donation? Thank you so much, my man. Thank you so much, my guy. Whoa, come on. Kurdo Coleno is walking up to you for an honor duel, and Cowboy doesn't want to give him one. He just wants to go well, big damage. So Kudo is just going to have to get in there and pump some damage into Cowboy. Shield of Vengeance is going to roll out for him immediately, though. As Kudo does try to get himself a buff. Not sure what kind of buff, because right now he's just playing very defensive, just trying to bail away. Grapple hooking onto the Hodge, does get away from Cowboy for a bit, forcing him to walk all the way to Kudo. Still has a Shield of Vengeance, does proc, but it didn't proc for too much damage. Because Kudo only got just a little bit of damage to the Shield of Vengeance. That's going to be just someone to the Paladin to follow. Kudo, do you have any kind of heals? 44% dampening right now. You're going to have to get some kind of heal rolling right now. Safety Trigger coming in is going to get that concoction rolling. Able to get at least a little bit of heal. Stun into Cowboy. Very short stun, but doesn't quite have enough damage. Wings coming out for Cowboy. Parry available for Kudo. Still susceptible to magic damage. Could still get clapped out by the AoE holy damage. Cloak Shot is coming in just for that with a Vanish. Burning a lot of defensive cooldowns all at the same time. But that Vanish somehow breaks. And Cowboy is going to get a few flashes. I don't know if Kudo. I don't know how you can do it. I believe in you, but I don't know. It's going to be an interesting one. Picking up the eye. Or Kurdo. It's Kurdo. Kurdo Coleno. I keep calling you Kudo. Kurdo. I was going to say, wait, hold on. I was going to say, what is, wait. I was going to say a second, what is that? It looked like a gun, but it's actually, yeah, boy. The undead boy, the warrior, Askiller, in the ground. That's going to be a disarm onto the Hodge. Very well done, but Kurdo does decide, you know what, with those wings, I can't really sit the full stun. I need to trinket out of it. Does get a trinket out of Cowboy with a blind, but that's going to be a bob. Does Cowboy have enough? Does have enough, and claps out the rogue. Well, damn. Well, damn. I did better as a death than a warrior, even though my warrior is my main. Marcel, you did not bad, man. Come on. You only have one game on your warrior, my guy. You only have one game on your warrior. Alright, boys, let me get a new one. Let me get a new group going. I think we got time for a few more before we do 1v1. I kind of like this dude. Look at that gear. I like that set when this guy's sitting down. It makes him look big and bulky. Does it look as good? The full set? Yeah, on a blood off it doesn't look as good. It looks so much smaller. But it looks so big and bulky with it. Maybe it's just an idle thing. The shoulders definitely do look much bigger. Well, proportions and whatnot, but they, oh, gloves too. Gloves look huge. What the fuck? 5 out of 5 Pixie. What's up, fam? Hey, we can have Pixie versus somebody. I think Foggy wanted to duel somebody, so we can have Foggy versus Pixie. So ready? I got you, Zakati. I got you, my man. Asha mains, let's go. Let me make sure I save that one. Amazing cosplay Kappa. I don't know, man. That set looked pretty cool. Just saying. Alrighty, boys. Switch. We got ourselves. Who do we got? Oh. We got a guy named... Let's get back to him last. Let's look at Team Red first. We got ourselves our boy Cat. Well, Cat is in this group, in Pixie's group with Kudo. We got ourselves Luddy, Step It, and UK. Alrighty, we got ourselves a team of Demon Hunters, it looks like, versus Team Blue with Dead at the helm. We got Vanish X with a nice tabard for it. We got Lusa, oh, another good Mog with a tabard for it. Shinja, another good Mog. And then we got literally a guy named Gaylord with his toes open. Why is a guy named Gaylord a paladin with blonde hair, yellow eyes, and no shoes? Why? Why? Why, world? I'm done. I'm done. It's gonna be Dead getting opened up on by Kudo. Outlaw versus Subtlety. It's actually opening up on the pet just to get the comp points off of Dead, but it's actually gonna be Dead catching that stun at the very last second, throwing up couple of rates. That's gonna get the Mongoose Bites rolling. It's gonna just kite Kudo as much as it can. It's gonna be a trying to get a disengage, but that's gonna be a grapple hook with a pistol shot for Kudo, trying to get a slow in. Dead is taking quite a bit of damage, and Kudo is actually going to hit him with a Maldic. He's going to get a cloak out early, and Dead is going to be able to abuse that now. He has a freezing trap right for you, Kudo. Anytime, anywhere, without the Cloak of Shadows, now he has a freezing trap for you. It is perfect. Killing Spree coming in for Kudo, but he's taking quite a bit of damage. Safety Trinket procking out for him a little bit early, and does get a Trinket off of that freezing trap immediately, not letting Dead get any kind of reheal, and Dead is just going to get the Kying Spree rolling. Kudo vanishing out is going to get a grapple hook and cheap shot on top of Dead. Dead is going to get himself, I guess, what kind of healing did he just get? Dead just healed with something, I'm not sure what, because I know he didn't get he got the Manic Bandage started, but he didn't really get a lot of value into it. But Kudo is not really looking really good. Is he going to die to the pet? He's actually parrying the pet. Grenade off the side, and down he goes. That's it. That's all she wrote, and Dead taking the first one. First up on Team Red, it's going to be Luddy. How's Luddy going to do it? How's Luddy going to do this? Is going to get a come flag up to Dead. It's going to be a lot of damage, and Dead needs to be prepared for it. Trying to avoid getting feared out in the open right now. That's going to be a lot of cutting, a lot of spree. Dead, you know how you play against Desc Warlocks. We've seen you. You'll do a lot of running to reset. I think you're going to have to find a moment where you can get all in on them. That's the only way I think you're going to be able to do it. The running out and prolonging the game, I guess Luddy is not going to do anything. As he's getting that Chaos Bolt set off the Horror Effect into another Chaos Bolt to follow. Then it's just going to get smack. Oh my god, so much damage. Just obliterating Dead. It only took a few moments. It was just a few seconds for Luddy. It was a few seconds that passed, and Dead's health went from being fairly healthy to, oh my god, get this man some EU healthcare rolling. He's gonna get the trap onto the pet. Is that Infernal? Is it done? No, Infernal is still there. Oh, Luddy still is just raveling in those massive, fatty looking Chaos Bolts. And the Infernal finally collapsing onto itself. The explosive fell power just obliterates it. And Dead is just gonna have to wait it out for a bit. Dead's gonna stun to Luddy, playing very defensively. He's gonna go for a freeze on a pet, stun to Luddy, Manic Bandage. I think Dead, I don't know again. I think you're going back to the same strats you're used to, my guy. I think you're going back to the same shots you used to. Maybe it pays off this time. His Luddy's health is actually dipping kind of low. Zach Wiggled.
My dude, smells like hot dog in here.
What's up, dog? How you doing, man? By the way, what's up? What's up, dog? What's up, my dude? How you doing, my man? Can we get a Zach in the chat showing out appreciation for the Wolf Nation? Thank you so much, my man. Appreciate ya. That's a good one, man. I like your humor. Ooh, what? That was set up by the pet into Chaos Bolt. Luddy just got a massive, nasty one into Dead. Again. Dead looked healthy. One Chaos Bolt changed it. What happened? And that's actually going to be drain life. Luddy actually had the open. Dead does he have him? And Dead does snipe out Luddy. All those Chaos Bolts couldn't hold this man down. It's going to throw down traps for UK. And UK is just going to have to bail through those ASAP. Freezing trap, stun. Dead is looking for a way out of this one right now. Stun from a distance. UK go for big damage now. I-beam to follow. Shredding through Dead right now. Stun onto UK. Doesn't force a trinket. It doesn't. Dead putting down a trap on the left side. Not a freezing trap. And that's actually going to be UK ignoring completely. Oh, it is a freezing trap. Whoa, that looks cool. I like that. That looks cool. What if you could just freeze models while models like it freeze and just take pictures with your random like abilities? I think it'd be cool as hell. They should add something in the game, dude. You like freeze your character and everybody around you, and you can take like different pictures from any angle. Final Fantasy 14 actually does that. So why couldn't WoW do that? Maybe different engine. Maybe that's the only difference. I don't know. I just saw it the other day and I actually kind of wanted like that. You know, freeze yourself. We always see that with freezing traps. Speaking about freezing traps, speaking about the duel, what am I even talking about? As Dennis is getting shredded. Shredded Swiss cheese right now. Getting holes put right through him. But he's actually gonna stabilize a little bit. UKL is gonna be caught out in the middle, battling his pet for a little bit, and Dead is gonna approach him with a harpoon as soon as he gets a chance. Dead got himself full acceleration to get him fully healed up. Maledict onto UKL. UK is not gonna be able to allow to do any kind of healing, even with that metamorphosis, unless that Maledict falls off right now. He's finally able to gain a little bit of healing. Drops darkness down at a perfect time, as long as he can cleave both him and the pet. Like, look at this. What if you could just freeze WoW for a second and look at your character in any position? That'd be cool as hell. I'm just saying. Blizzard, hire me. Do that. Dead actually went for a camera just to get a reset versus UKL, as it is going to be full 4-minute metamorphosis for UK. This is massive cooldowns for him right now. Trying to see if he can make the play right then and there. Dead. Still getting shredded on health. Still not a lot of health available. Actually forced to use a turtle shell. Won't have it for the next duel. And UKL is just surviving off of the pet. Like, look at this, dude. What if you could freeze frame? And you could look at your character in that position. That'd be so cool. Stun of the Dead. Trick inside of it. Good thing he had a trinket, because otherwise UKL, I think, would have just had him. And Dead just tried to clap on UK with whatever damage he had. Just die. Just die already. Demon Hunter, please. No more. Dead is like, I'm so tired of all these guys healing. No more. Oh, boy. And Dead is going to get a pet heal rolling. Kachika is going to get a leap. Charge. Oh, freezing trap. Disconnecting him. Oh my god, another one. That looks cool as hell, dude. Imagine if you could take pictures like that. That'd be the best. Alright, Dead, how we looking? Cambo for Dead. Check. Kachikan annoyed. Check. 8% dampening. 7 minutes into this game. How we doing, boys? How we doing? Here comes Kachikan. Kachikan! He's the man. Yay, yay, Kachikan. If he can do it, no one can. He has that name where you can cheerlead for him. Cheerlead for him, boys. Kachikan popping some cooldowns. Try to see if he can do something to Dead. But he's actually instead just hitting the pet. Cleaving off of Dead whenever he can. But choosing to wall off and heals the pet, actually. He eliminates the pet, and Dead again just trying to find an angle into Cat, expecting that leap charge any moment. Leap charge, no, didn't get the leap charge. It looks like it was a blaze storm. Did Katrika just sleep on top of a trap or something? I think that might have been what happened just now, which is why he went for a blade storm off the bat. Maledict onto Katrikan was stunned for it, so he won't be able to heal for quite a bit. Dead is starting to take advantage of that opportunity. Gonna be feared by Dead, breaking out of the wall for a second. It's gonna charge to the pet. It's gonna get the big heals off of the pet. That's gonna be reflexive. He can't even be frozen right now. Can Kachikan get another heal? Maybe another charge heal? Oh, he's in regeneration, ran out. Had the reflect available for it. Dead was like, you know what? I have to let him heal. I can't do it. I'm just gonna freeze myself if that happens. Is going to get the charge into a freezing trap, and Kachikan's still going to snag the heal off of the pet. Kachikan is playing a lot more aggressive against the pet. He's not worried about where Dead is at. He can hit him whenever it's convenient. But look, as soon as Dead is away, does he get a leap? Does he get a way to charge to him? Yes? No. If he does have it, he will charge it. If no, he's just hitting the pet. Look at that. He knows that Dead can back up any moment. He's just going to hit the pet. He's just going to cleave through the pet right now. There's no point of hitting Dead. I know that he can get damage to Dead. That's going to be a freezing trap. He chickens out of it before Dead can even summon the pet. Dead doesn't have a freezing trap, doesn't have a stun or anything. If Kachikan can keep on him the whole time, he won't even let him summon the pet. Does he get the interrupt in there? Kachikan does let the interrupt in the end. Dead, I think, might be down for the count, and he actually just rage quits again. Kachikan is back to what he's doing best. Kachikan is back to doing what he does the best right now, which is pissing the hell off of Dead and forcing him to rage quit. Oh my god. Oh, Kachikan, my man. Oh boy, next up is gonna be, oh, it's Just Vanish actually. Ooh, Just Vanish popping up full kidney shot onto Kachikan. Big damage to follow. Big poison bomb proc though. So much damage off of that thing. With an evasion. Kachikan. It was just the executioner, man. He just put you to bed. You did good. And now sleep, sleep. Put a pillow on your face. Sleep. Applause for our boy Cat. Just applause. Vanish getting actually hit with a cheap shot as he gets a Garrote into Steppen. Steppen playing that subtlety this time. Maledict to follow off the bat. Does Vanish go for any kind of big damage? Vanish with a cheap shot to follow into another cheap shot. Steppen taking quite a bit of damage though. Steppen has himself Shadow Blaze rolling. Maledict onto Vanish cloaks it. And Steppen is yard his stuns completely. You might as well blind him and reset Steppen. I don't think you got anything else left here. Vanish without an evasion, without a cloak. Steppen could blind him right now if you wanted to. Both of them are just waiting for stun DRs. Nobody wants to burn him blind that early. They're trying to force the trinkets out of each other. Get the shot onto Step, but does he trinket it? Needs to not trinket it. He can't trinket if he wants to win this. DFA onto Vanish. Does he get a kidney shot? No, he's just not enough. And he gets clapped up by Gladiator Vanish. Vanish is a glad. Come on. Why does Step laughing at people, by the way? He was just laughing. Why? Was he mad? It looked like he was a bit mad. Maybe he was a little upset with that duel, with the matchup that he got. Tactical retreat, that's basically what it is. I'm boosted. Dad, you played super well, man. You played super well. Catcher can just... He tried to change up his strat for you against. Dude, it's been an hour 30. Can you finally take our group, please? Who's Lunatic? I'm bad with names, so it's not like me being BM. I just don't remember who Lunatic is. Lunatic. Starscream? You have another alt that you play? I don't know who that is. Spetsnaz? Oh. Okay, yeah, I remember Spetsnaz. Spetsnaz, you're being really rude, my man. Come on. You're being really rude, my dude. Atherman is in your group, though. I'll kill you guys because Atho, but Lunatic, you're being very rude today. Do you see how many PMs I have open on my screen? Do you guys have to deal with all this? You see all these PMs over there? Wait, does that work? Did I look in the right direction? I did. You see that? That's insanity. Who does that? Oh, who does that? Your boy trying to give you guys some motherfucking duels to watch. Ah, please. But you do have Atherman in your group, so I am gonna let you guys play. Because I want to let Atherman play. He's a nice guy. And it's gonna be Zakati. That's what I'm gonna queue you guys against. Oh, Vilson? No, Red. I'm gonna get Red. Let's go. Hook point. Oh. We're going to hook point, boys. Give me the best hookers you got. I want to see some hookers on hook point. Can I duel someone today? Maybe I want to 1v1. Who you play, Jason? Red have a group? Yeah, I got Red in here, man. I got Red. I heal like I was 0.1 seconds delayed because he used a heal pitiful and my bed died 1 second before I heal. Damn. I've not played in duels for about 1 to 2 months. SL, my man! I can get you guys in there. I can get you guys in there. My man! Alrighty, boys, let's get this recorded. What the hell? Switch. Red, where's the rest of your group? Oh, they're coming back. They're coming back. They're popping in for a second. What do we got? We got ourselves Team Red. Lock Red. Oh, Sashimi, my man! For best DM? Dungeon Master, is that what I am? Wait, is that what it is? If we get Sashimi in chat, show our appreciation for the one for the other. My man, that's some bones, buddy. Thank you so much, my man. Appreciate the support. Love you, buddy. DM, is that Dungeon Master? Is that what I am? Am I the Dungeon Master now? Y'all in my dungeon now. Who do we got? We got ourselves Lock Red. He got plus into expertise, minus into accessories. We got Bumblebee, Reika, Rovaz, and Dredden. Who's our first versus Asanthia? Alright. We got Atherman. Oh boy. Ooh, what a mog. What a man. Nephilim. This is gonna be a mage. Looks like he's up first. We got Reza. Rezia? Is that Rezia? No! I was thinking, is that Rovaz in an ult? But it isn't. It's just a different guy. And then we got Starscream. Alrighty, boy. Alrighty, boys. Who's up first? Is it Red? Is it Dredden? Oh my god, it's so confusing. So confusing. It's gonna be Dredden off the bat playing that Destruction Warlock versus Nephilim playing that, I want to say Arcane Mage. Yep. Look at the artifact weapon. That is an Arcane Mage. Palmer trying to land. Not gonna happen off the bat as Dredden is just gonna land inside it for a bit. Has the right pet for the job. Does get the immolate up a little bit early. Breath onto Dredden right now. It looks like Nephilim is just trying to get those instant casts in there off of Dredden into Pyroblast. I think he just burned all of his Fire Blasts just now. I think that's exactly what just happened. He just burned all his Fire Blasts just now. That pet is going to be there interrupting you at any moment. Does get a freeze onto Dreadon. Does interrupt him for a second. The pet CC comes in. Does like the Greater Power Blast. Is that what he's going for? Oh, no. Greater Power Blast connects. And Dreadon decided, you know what? I'm not going to Chaos Bolt at him. Oh, a second one almost made it. Nephilim. Oh, my God. This guy. Fear going to connect. Oh, trick inside of it immediately. That's going to be... Did he go for cooldowns just now? Nephilim went for cooldowns, but the pet stole it. The pet stole his combustion immediately. Oh, my goodness. Nephilim's going to try to... Biz, Dreadon, and a Ring of Frost. Fear to follow. So Nephilim needs to get kicked on Arcane. That's exactly what he's going for. Both of them are going to get kicked. They both don't want to get kicked right now. Dreadon knows exactly what he is doing. So Nephilim is stuck. Dreadon needs to kick him on fire every single time. Gets CC'd for days, but kick him on fire every single go. Breath into Polymorph, does land the Polymorph regardless. That's where he's going to get kicked on fire. The Greater Power Blast, try to juke it. This is the longest cast ever. He doesn't interrupt you like ever until the last second as he gets out of his sheep. Polymorph coming out onto Dreadon. Polymorph again. Onto the pet maybe? Is that what he tried to do? Another Polymorph trying to stop those Chaos Bolts. It looks like Dreadon is going to try to get a Chaos Bolt rolling. That's going to be a Greater Power Blast Chaos Bolt to respond to the aggression. Ice Block as the Nephilim gives him the cold shoulder. Oh, look at this bad boy. Looks kind of cool, actually. I like it, Mog. Breath into Dreadon. And Nephilim is going to freeze him out in place. Trying to get a couple insta-casts in there. Power Blast to follow. And it's going to blink away at the last bit of second. Needs to go for more Greater Powers. This is going to drop down Meteor Dreadon. It's just going to horror effect him out of there. Does he line aside him? Does line aside him at the last moment. So Nephilim got real lucky on that. But still, just taking quite a bit of damage. Ring of Frost coming in. Can maybe deal with a pet now. No CC available. Dreadon has no way to stop the CC. Nephilim, if you blink and poly him... Oh, the pet is gets out of it though real quickly. Maybe Nephilim was trying to kind of herd the Dreadon into the frozen orb like a sheep. It's gonna. Oh, speaking about sheep, gonna sheep him right now. It's gonna be the pet interrupt at the last second. Dreadon, he is the master of demons. He is the smartest sheep ever. He is the demon under his command. Oh, and it's gonna come. Oh no, Nephilim! He tried to blink and I thought he might have actually had it. But that didn't work. And actually, it's going to be shield coming up a little bit early. Couldn't quite time a temporal with counter rise. So it's going to be a lot of cooldowns coming in for Nephilim as he's just trying to combust a bunch of damage into Dreadon. Trying to avoid the Chaos Bolt. Don't freeze him in place. Meteor does slam down, but he just doesn't take quite a bit of damage. Nephilim has no health right now. Literally no health. Doesn't have a temper one. There we go. There goes his counter rise. Doesn't have temporal for it either. That's what I was talking about. Bad situation to be in. Does line up Polymer. He's just going for the last ditch effort. A last ditch Pyroblast, man. Last ditch Pyroblast. He almost got the first one off, and I think Dreadon just didn't have a kick for that one, maybe. We fear him out in the opener. A couple Incinerators to do the job, and down goes Nephilim. Poor man. Tried his hardest, but a Destruction Warlock is simply a better Fire Mage right now. At least with what we've seen so far. But maybe. I believe will just show us that we are wrong. Starscream is up next. Try to see if we can get the big damage in onto Dreadon. Did it go for a Xerxes Rage already? That's going to be stunned off of that Infernal. Does get a Reflect rolling a little bit early. And Dreadon is going to get the Rain of Fire rolling just to beef up the next few Chaos Bolts that he can get. Stun onto Dreadon, trick us out of it. Good wall and just slinging Chaos Bolts right into Starscream's face. Even wants a horror effect to follow. Does get a wall regardless, and it's going to get Chaos Bolt 1. Fear to follow. Chaos Bolt 2 maybe. Could that be the end? Last Chaos Bolt 2 end then maybe? Does get himself in Rage Regeneration roll in the last second. Does he get any kind of heal? And Dreadon doesn't have any more Chaos Bolts to follow it. Looks like a Starscream is looking like he's going to make a healthy recovery. Does get a Reflect of a Fear onto Dreadon. Does he have the interrupt for the next Chaos Bolt though? Going to be a port for the Warlock. Starscream is going to leap around top of him. Come flag is going to get him out in bad place. That's going to be swapping out to the Succubus just to get a bit more CC onto this Warrior. Getting a couple Incinerates off the bat. Not going to be able to get a unless Chaos Bolt is trying to come out. No, gonna cancel it out as Starscream does land aside him at the last moment. This Chaos Bolt still gonna hurt us. Starscream though avoided the worst of it. Avoided the Infernal, the Dark Soul instability. That was the most of the damage that could have happened. And had a Reflect available in case Dreadon decided to go for a little bit of a cheeky horror effect. So then Dreadon would be CC'd instead. Does get the horror effect. Now does Starscream have Xerxes Rage? Does have Xerxes Rage. Doesn't have anything for that Chaos Bolt though. It chases him back all the way to Dreadon. Does get a massive heal off that thing regardless though. Starscream looking pretty healthy right now, actually. Looking really healthy. Alright. Hopefully Dreadon didn't just put up demonic armor. Hopefully he just refreshed it just to make sure he has it. Hopefully he had it before the duel started. Because that would have been really, really bad. Because now he should be indestructible. If it was taking that much damage before, now he should take even less. Stun onto Starscream. Does get hit with a horror. Pet CC to follow. Does have a trinket. I think he still has a human racial though. Or maybe he doesn't. Not a human racial? I don't even know what he has. Trinket coming out. It looks like that is going to be normal trinkets. The human racial was used before. So he's kind of locked out for about a minute 30. Or into a fear. Into another Chaos Bolt. Does Dredden have big damage? Chaos Bolt getting reflected maybe? That was hard to see. I could not tell if that Chaos Bolt did get reflected or not. But that's going to matter on the Starscream. Trying to suppress his healing as best as possible. Stun reversed onto Dredden. Is going to trick it out of it immediately. Dredden is actually having a hard time with Starscream right now. Maybe Starscream playing up that Stormbolt. Maybe that's what makes the difference here. Doesn't get the double charge for more heals. Just using the reflect and stuns in order to just to stutter Dredden the best they can. Breaks out of that fear with the Zerka's Rage. Does Dredden have anything for this next time though? No reflect available. Pet CC into a Chaos Bolt, smacking him. Into a horror effect. Does he put him out? Fear again. No Zerka's Rage. Does he get the big Chaos Bolts? I think he needs to follow up with the Chaos Bolts if he's got any after that. If that's what he's going for, incinerates. 1200 good on anything? I think they're very versatile for PvP. Really good. Thrall not that amazing for PvE though, which I'm a little sad by. Like I think at the beginning of BFA it wasn't bad for single target, but right now currently how it is, it's just not that great for raids or dungeons really. Like it would be better off playing Marksman or Beast Mastery. But in PvP it's really good though. Stormbolt on Dredden, exchanging a fear with Starscream. Looks like Dredden is just not dying, but now there's Starscream. We're gonna see this into 20% dampening. Holy shit. You boys. That's just the second guy of Team Blue. Oh my goodness. Is that Infernal? That is Infernal. Dredden. Are you gonna get the big setup? Getting the wall up and running. Does he go for the big damage if he goes for Dark Soul instability? He could take out Starscream. Is gonna go for the Chaos Bolt right now off of that horror effect. Oh, it's gonna be reflect for Starscream though. Does he land the fear? Does land the fear. Zerka raging out of his Stormbolts. Dredden on his Chaos Bolt. Big heal available for Starscream. Breaks out of it with a trinket actually as he gets hit by the pet succubus ability. Interrupting Dredden on Chaos Bolt. Trying to separate each other in that comp flag. The Infernal does drop and fall apart. Maledict onto Starscream. Still continues to heal. Dredden in the Mexican rage. It actually does get clapped down by Starscream. Oh my god, and actually we had to wait all the way until the full cooldown. Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? Ridiculous. And Rolvas is up next with the Starscream. He's going to be able to swap on the pet and do damage as much as he can to that pet. Healing as much as he humanly can. He's going to charge into Rolvas. Has a reflect available in case there's a trap available. Just walked all over the place trying to bait a trap onto Rolvas. That's going to be a little bit of a snag here with a binding shot. Keep him out in the open. Starscream does not swap to the pet. He probably should be swapping to the pet immediately. Stun to Rolvas is going to try to line inside this. Actually, massive leap away. And now he has the pet to at least leech health off of. Gets a charge off of the pet. And Rolvas is going to bring himself back down a peg. 28% dampening. What are you doing, my guy? You're not going to be able to heal as much as he did against Warlock. Fear, and down he goes with a little bit of bleed. Wow. To fight like that, all that Warlock. Oh, nice exchange of CC. Freezing Trap onto Rezia. And stun onto Rolvas. Rezia, Survival Hunter, Rolvas, a Beastmaster Hunter. Who's going to win this one? I feel like Rezia, with that man advantage, has a bit of an opportunity, but Rolvas does have the pet heal with a hot. So you can just pop a hot and just keep going. Trying to get that Basilisk in there. Yusakai, the hunter against Dire Basilisk, does got him. It's going to be disengaged right out of there as the pet is over enraged. Hottie is doing quite a bit of damage. And I think Rolvas just trying to get back at him. Yep, he's trying to get back in. Then Yusakai him back to a Dire Basilisk. Looks like it's not going to happen. Rolvas is going to go for Feign Death. Realizes he cannot take out the Maledict trigger without Feign Death. Maybe Feign Death a little bit early. And Rezia is going to Feign Death at the very last second. Dropping down a trap. I guess it was a charge trap. Trying to get back to Rolvas. Can he get a bit of damage in? Same trigger coming down right now. This is your one last ability to keep yourself afloat. Do you have anything left after the turtle still available? Even yes, he has turtle. Manning managed to follow. Rolvas better get those heals up and running ASAP right now. As Rezia just isn't taking any damage right now. Does get the trap pet onto Rolvas. Guess that. Oh, both of them get the biting shots on one another. But for Rezia, it's a lot more menacing. A lot more killer. And down goes Rezia. What's up, Snap? How you doing, my man? Hey, buddy. What's up, James? How you doing, my guy? And Asanthia just obliterated him like that. Just punched him. Are those Warlord's General Maces? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, is Jason Bourne. Why do you have I get triggered by those warlords general maces. I don't like warlords. I hate anything warlords. Although my shoulders that I used to wear is the best thing I came from warlords in general, dude. Those ones, the purple with the swords and just go launch out. Oh, gonna be a touch of death on the Bumblebee as he's playing. Oh, what's he playing? Boomy? Are you a Boomkin? Looks like he's a Boomkin. Is he Boomkin? What are you? Unless you're Resto. Where's your Boomy form? Where is your Boomy form? You better be going to Boomy form. What? Is that a Boomkin? Hope it is. Oh, you dead. So I guess he was a Boomkin. Asante just assassinated him. Next up is going to be Rakea versus Asantia. How you going to do it? Asante getting those images up and running. Fist of Fury to lock out and parry up Rakea. Fear to spread the images up. That's going to be Zuendo joining the fight. Disarm coming on to Rakea. As he has some cooldowns rolling though. Also, it's going to be massive defensive with Enraged Regeneration. Asantia is going to pour it out of it. Try to reduce how much healing Rakea gets into a ring of peace to boop him out from one side. Is going to abuse that corner for a bit, not letting this worry get to him. Rakea has cooldowns, offensive and defensive are both down. Incap to lock him in place for just a bit. Breaks out of it with Zerker's Rage, gets a stun onto Asantia. Needs to get the big rampages in there to get the big damage flowing. That's going to be Fist of Fury to lock him out though. Rakea does play Stormbolt, so I think he can still Stormbolt Asantia passive Fist of Furies. So maybe as long as you save those Stormbolt for that, you should be in a good position. He just leaps? Oh, I don't see that knockback ever. What Karma? What is going on? This guy just Karma nothing. Maledict onto Rakea off the bat. Fist of Fury does Stormbolt. That Fist of Fury forcing a trinket out of the Monkus, and Rakea does trinket at the very last moment. It looks like Asantia just have him. Alrighty. That was a weird Karma. Don't know if he really needed to do that, but he did. Yeah. Goddamn. Alright, Red. You got this, right? You got this, my guy, don't ya? I believe in you. You only got two guys to get through, Atho and Asantia. Asantia? What is that thing? It looks like Cynthia and Assassin. Or Agatha? No, Cynthia. Asantia. Fist of Fury onto Lock Red. He's gonna get a wall rolling a little bit early. Did he miss that? No, he did get the Cataclysm rolling. And that's actually gonna be a port on for Asante as soon as he sees the Infernal coming down. Ported right before the Infernal landed to stun him. He's just gonna line aside Lock Red for a bit as Lock Red has big cooldowns rolling. It's gonna be Infernal and Dark Soul stability. Actually, look at this dude. He got the movement speed. He's so fast. His feet are burning, dude. That's some Nikes on right there. What shoes are those, dude? Where'd you get those? Oh my god. Touch of death on the Lock Red. It looks like he actually might be dead. What the what? Okay, weird. That was a weird duel. I'll be honest. That was a weird duel. What was that, dude? That was a Burning Rush for Warlocks. I've never seen that in a duel, though. I've never seen that in a duel. Holy shit. Burning Rush. Oh my goodness. Can you remove that when you stun them? Or if you're like stuck in a stun with a Burning Rush, are you just dead? I like that move though. I like him thinking outside the box. First time learning lock in PvP, that's all good, my man. Just go with is there a Warlock here nearby? Is there a Warlock here nearby? I can share like the talents you run. I can help a little bit. Warlock? Looking for Warlocks. Wait, Auction House. Sometimes people use the Auction House here. Man, Legion is dead. But then again, it's also pretty late. It's a Pala. What is that? That guy just walked in. Who are you and what do you want? Oh, there's some guys. Priest, Hunter. Looks like a rogue. Are any of you Warlocks? Are any of you Warlocks? That's a rogue. Warlock? Can somebody help Red? What towns do you run for Warlocks nowadays? 5 out of 5 already? Alright, Limp and Liam. We gotta get one more for you, my man. Who's gonna duel him, though? We got Vilson, we got Pixie, we got... Foggy went recently. We can get Lenoa. Lenoa got fresh meat, so we'll do Lenoa. There we go. Do 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 do. It's okay, Dal. I got the right talents. I'm really bad at casters. Oh, okay. I didn't know if you had the right talents. Okay, here's we go. Main got some flashover. That's a good one. Reverse entropy. That's a good one. Yep. Demon skin, cataclysm, mortal coil, grimoire supremacy. Yes. Dark sensibility. Yep. That's true. That's true. I just swap out that burning rush for demon armor because you probably have all the other talents set up. If it's a 1v1 tonight, anybody want to duel me? Yeah, no. We'll do one more 5v5 1v1, boys, and then we'll do some 1v1s right after, okay? Or more 5v5. Dal ignoring me all the time? How dare you? I don't ignore nobody. I just got a lot of messages, man. Nobody wants to fight you, cat, too OP. Maybe somebody does. Maybe they got a madman in a room. One of you madmen want to fight the big bad wolf? Or the big bad cow? You want to fight the Texas steak? Oh my god. Who the fuck? Why? Why are you? Stop it. Oh. I didn't like that. My eyes. I need my eyes. They hurt now. Oh. Switch. Alright, who do we got on each team? Who do we got? Team Red. Let's take a look at you boys. Askelair coming back, trying to make a name for himself. Pode, a demon hunter we haven't seen tonight, actually. Soda player up first and gonna get what is that weapon? Is that a scarab in your hand? Are you sick bastard? That looks... I'm fear of bugs. Does that count? We got us this wall up and Zero on Team Blue. We got Dasva, Fish, Kamikaze Owl, and Noah and Rukta going to be going up first versus Soda player. Bumpkin versus Monkus. For Soda, that's going to be early Trinket, early Barskin as soon as Rukta try to get some big damage in it, try to get that honor duel, and the Monk just wouldn't let him, man. Just wouldn't let him bash, and that's going to be big encounter for Soda player. Trying to get some back-to-back damage on Rukta, not going to happen. It's going to have to bail around the pillar. Rukta is going to be able to get some damage in on the side. After that, oh, big zap for Rukta right now. Big zap for that boy. He's just going to line of sight all the bursts of Soda player. That's going to be 30 minutes of line of sight. That's going to be a lot of big damage. Soda player is forced to connect, get up close and personal with Rukta. That's going to be touch of death, and Rukta is low. Can Soda player survive? This damage right now has renewal. Might want to use a bear form renewal. Catches the maximum amount of heals while he's got it. Rukta still holding on to the karma. Is he going to land that cyclone? Getting interrupted on it. Popping back into bear form. Has Barks get back up if he needs to. And Rukta is just not letting him not giving him any kind of breath. And down he goes in a bash of Fist of Fury. That is how Boomies do it, man. Aw, dude, they really need to do something better for Boomy in duels. Maybe like a talent? Make him a little bit better for heals? That's hard, man. That is extra hard. Especially against the Monk. That's such a mobile class with so much consistent damage. Boomy's like Incarnation, Star Surges. Your dots, they do nothing. That's going to be Pode up next, though. Does get a full Metamorphosis going for Rukta. After that stun's going to be Fist of Fury. Stun again to break through a Fizz. And Rukta still holding on to the karma until the very bitter end. Doesn't want to use it until the very last moment when he is needed. It's going to bail away from one of the most mobile classes. Mobile class. What happens when you meet the fastest class in the game? Means the most mobile class in the game. I guess we see Pode versus Rukta. Karma rolling up a little bit early. Pode is just trying to kite around it. Does get imprisoned onto Rukta. He's probably gonna go. He's gonna go for damage or healing. Looks like he's gonna hug the wall and get some healing roll. And Pode is gonna get back in there as AP. Fist of Fury locking him down. Stun to follow. Ibium blocking out the Metamorphosis, able to get quite a bit of healing, though Rukta is going to try to separate these two with a ring of peace. That's going to be Pode breaking out of the ring. Oh, actually having a bit of a struggle with that ring. Never mind. It looked like he got out of it fairly easily. Getting disarmed. It's going to bail out of there. Rukta is either going to be blasting Pode as much as he can with Fist of Furies or disarms, or he's going to be healing himself on Pode, having to go for another immunity. Rukta's just healing in his face. Rukta just recovering whenever he can't do anything to Pode. He's just going to go for healing. That's going to be another Ibium. Metamorphosis back up, and it's going to be imprisoned onto Pode as Rukta is getting more Vivifies. Whirling Dragon Punch. Pode is going to have to go through a Warlock Hellstone right now. Son to Rukta, can Pode get anything done? The Fist of Fury locking him out, flying up in the air, and Rukta is going to bail to get some line inside. More Vivifies. Somehow the Lances still were able to hit him. Got two. Two went through. No idea how, though. And Rukta zaps him. The pants from TOS just zaps the Demon Hunter, and Rukta taking him out just like that. Next up is going to be Askeler. Askeler? I think I messed up his name already. That's going to be Fear onto Rukta as soon as Askeler gets hit with a touch of death. Is going to be able to get the charge right back in. Rukta with his images. Fist of Fury locking out Askeler just to get the hell away from that. That's going to reflect rolling a little bit early. So now he's open for a Maledict. Getting disarmed as he tries to go for that Enraged Regeneration. Rukta is not going to let this guy heal whatsoever. Can maybe get one Bloodthirst and a no, smallest sleep in the world. And that's going to be Rukta actually separating these two with a small little ring of peace down in the middle. Askeler trying to get the charge in. Rukta is going to port. He's predicting this man's every movement. He's porting on every charge, not letting him heal. Fist of Fury before. And Askeler looks like he does get himself a heal. Looks like that was a Warlock Hellstone. That's going to be, Rukta tried to reflect that Maledict back at him. I think he used it a little bit early. He used it before the Maledict hit him, not right after. So he couldn't quite put that onto Askeler, regardless of Askeler just doesn't have enough healing. That's no catch you can play. And down it goes. Up next is him, her. No, it's Zer. It's going to be the boy. Playing that Demonology build. Okay, Demons for days. Fist of Fury for Rukta. With the one getting forced out. Does get a double kick onto Zer. With a Whirling Dragon Punch to follow. Stun onto Rukta a little bit early. As he gets the second pet up and running. Maledict onto Rukta right now. Can Zer get more cooldowns? Get more pets rolling. That's going to be stunned with the Karma. Is he just going to keep building pets through that Karma? I think he just might. I was going to be Fear into Horror. And that's going to be Rukta bailing out of there. Bails out of there. Has the massive Felguard. No, he just despawned. That was very unlikely. Very unlucky. Zer should have just went for full cooldowns. Got that Felguard, summoned the Tyrant, let the Felguard do some damage to Rukta. But he's going to be behind on cooldowns for quite a bit. As Rukta is just going to Dragon Kick over to Zer. He's going to drop down the Curse of Fragility onto Rukta, reducing his health, but as if it's going to do much. Gotta get the interrupt rolling off of that. Rukta still just struck a damage to Zer. Wall coming out. That's going to be Demonic Tyrant going to summon regardless, and Rukta bailing the hell out of there. Did Zer summon one? He did! The Tyrant is there! And all it's able to do is get the Felguard a little bit more damage, but Rukta just doesn't seem fazed by it. Just waiting now the Tyrannical Tyrant until a little bit later, and Demonic Tyrant does come down. Rukta can finally get in there, man. As Demon Dog is joining the fight, does get the full Fist of Fury, locking down Zer. Jowen joins the fight. Is that going to be it for though? Does get that last second horror effect into a stun, into a fear, lots of CC onto Rukta. He just cycling all that CC into this boy, trying to drain life what he can. His last left was barely any health. Tried to land a fear, gonna get interrupted. I think down he goes. Rukta taking up another one into more Vivifies. Look at this bad boy. Nothing can stop this man. You got the Dark Bloodfang set, dude. It looks like a darker version of a rogue with Bloodfang. Like, as if like he's a shadow or something. Doesn't he? That's gonna be Wope. Paladin versus Monk. Fist of Fury for Rukta. Getting Wope down to over half health before the Chill of Vengeance comes out. And this way he's gonna go for the kite strat. Wope doesn't want to let this guy get away at all. He's gonna go for a couple flashlights, and Rukta is just gonna make sure he gets all the way to the whole other side of the pillar, catching up on health. Well, try to see if we can get the Shield of Vengeance to pop. Not gonna happen next to Rukta. And that's gonna be a Ring of Peace. Just keeping these two apart. Wolp actually got some CC rolling. Cast is slow for Rukta. Gets a stun onto Rukta. But that's gonna be the worst because his weapons are out of his hands. Out of his control. And finally, Rukta can go, get some big damage going. Touch it down onto Wolp. Fist of Fury to lock him down for a second. Big kick to follow. Reflect that Maledict back into Wolp. And is rolling out of there as soon as things get bad. Wolp barely survives it. If Wolp should have probably went for more defensive play against that touch of death. Because that, if that was a lot of damage on a Rukta, that actually could have just ended him, I think. Because he already started with like about half-ish health. I would have been, as a paladin, like if Rukta went through his full spree, maximizing the effectiveness of the touch of death, I would have been afraid. Lexi for Warp, Train coming out for this boy. Does get a cleave onto Rukta, and that's going to be another Fist of Fury, locking him out. Nothing he can do about it. Does he have a Hodge? Sure, that's going to be Whirling Dragon Punch into a disarm to follow. That's going to be a Hodge. Why does he Hodge while disarmed? You should probably be very, very careful with that. That's going to be a trinket out of Rukta. He's just supposed to add Warp right now. Bubble coming out. Warp needs to play defensively. No, he should still play offensively. Doesn't want to let Rukta re-heal. I guess Warp feels, you know what, I can heal myself as much as I want, but I need to get this Rukta guy down on health. I need to chip away at him if I really want to snag him. Oh, that Ring of Peace. He's just skipping a poop. He's just staying afloat. How many times did you bounce him up? You can play a game with that. And down he goes. Rukta taking out everybody. 1v5. Wow. That was interesting. Lenoa, where'd you get this Rukta guy? Woo! Goddamn. Just got ATC and Jaina. Grass worth this. Grass, man. Which other polearm might be untouchable? Oh, you think the other polearm was COS? Dude, that was insane. That was actually really good. Alrighty, boys. Do we want to do more 5v1 duels, or do you want to do some 1v1s? Because Lord, the Fire Mage Obliv wants to duel somebody. You guys got a full group? What do chat want to see? You guys want to see some 5v1s? Or duels? 1v1. Uno mas. Uno mas. What do you guys think? So freaking OP, it's so boring. Yeah, I'll give you that. They can be kind of boring to watch. I really like how clean that guy played, though. Personally, I like how clean he played. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I'm just used to how monks play. More 5v5s, 5v5s. Couple said 1v1s. Couple of you said 1v1. Lots of 5v5s, huh? Alrighty, then who is gonna be the 5v5 groups? Zikari had a group. I think he's not with the group anymore. I know that Wilson got a group ready with new people. Yeah. Muka Ballerina favors monks because of huge lots of abilities. It favors some classes, yeah. Favors some classes for sure, but I could agree. Monks, yeah, probably helps them. It's because you can't really hide against them, or, well, actually, because of the mobility the monks have with the rolls and the ports and the dragon kicks, they can get around that long side of the wall. Long side of the pillar a lot easier than some of the other classes. Like every other class just has the pop of mobility and just sprint. They can just kind of get from one side to the other momentarily. So for them, you know, the two short sides, that's basically what the pillar is to them if they use the mobility properly. It's not two short sides, two long sides. Because of how fast they can get through, it's two short sides if they use the mobility properly. So I can see that while other classes struggle. Zikari is full. Zikari got a full group. I'm a group. Okay, I can do Zikari versus Wilson. It's Beefcake and his monk. He said he wins against everyone. His monk's the one who won him. Really? They could probably have Dead versus Rukta. Yeah, I'll be down, man. I'll be down. If you want to try 1v1 him Dead, that'd be cool. The arena coming out will be awesome. No pillars. No, there is some pillars, Sashimi. There is, technically there are pillars. We looked at it on stream one time. I think 2 of them have a ramp. And the rest is like a pillar, but 2 of them have like a ramp. And then there's one that's just a box. But it's like weird shaped. It's a little oblong. It's like, how do I describe this thing? Hold on. Do I have paint on this thing? Paint. It looks like, wait, can I just use like straight lines? Yeah. Okay, it looks kind of like, that's normal. Okay. No, that's not what I meant. Okay, it made that. Music, hello? Hi. Cool. It looks like that, right? So we have somewhere, I gotta shrink it a little bit actually. So one looks like that, no ramp. So it has no ramp. And the other one looks kind of like, and that's a ramp. So there's a ramp here. On the other one, I think kind of looks like just a normal box with a ramp. I could be wrong though, but they're like a little bit weird shaped. So this has like more of like a wide ramp to it. This has a ramp. This is a ramp. This has no ramp. So there's one over here. And then there's a circular thing in the middle. I have no idea what this does, but there's a circle in the middle. And it looks like the whole arena is almost like it's there's like a bigger circle, right? So it looks like there's a circle that looks like it opens up. And then there's the outside that has this like, it's like an engine turbine. So it makes you think like it retracts so you can open like a hole in the middle. So you can like knock people in. We have no idea if that's how the map will work, but it looks like there's a hole that looks like it should open. It's like a cogwheel that just like drops. It looks like a little elevator thingy. And then there's like this metal things on the outside that looks like they retract back into the arena. It looks kind of like an edge turbine and look like a Google Chrome symbol, sort of, kinda. That's the last time I remember it. Unless it's just for show. It'd be kind of cool if, like, you know, the arena lasts too long. You're like, alright, arena lasts too long, so we open a hole. If you can't kill him, just knock him into the fucking hole. So, like, a shaman is like, oh, knockback. Yeah. Anyway, let's get to the duel. So, who would we say we're gonna duel? I guess it was Zakati and Wilson, right? That's the guys we want to have. The other one does not have a ramp. Does it not? So there's only one ramp? Okay. I need to take a look at him again. What's up, man? What's up, Mr. Rogue? How you doing, man? How you doing, my guy? But yeah, but they're not as, there might be as bad of a line of sight. Also, the way that it starts, like, you can technically sit in the room, but the game will fucking zap your character until you die. You technically don't have to run on the arena, but if you don't, you will actually just die. I wonder if some people will find a way to, like, abuse that or something. Or if you need Papa. I was thinking that maybe they should change it so that it kind of just shoots you into the arena. Like you're stuck at the very beginning, and then just like launches you, kind of like how it does with Dalaran sewers, like the water, and you just can't get back up or something. I think something like that should be done, honestly. But I don't know. Alrighty. Zakati was unable to join. Did it work now? But did it really work? Divas? Yeah, we're gonna have Divas versus Zakati as another 5-5. I'm ready. Must be the other group. Nope, it said it was someone with Zakati's group. It said it was something with Zakati's group. Must be the other group that is a problem. No, the game literally just told me, like, Zakati's group couldn't join or something, rather. Do we fix now? Someone else got a lead somehow? Okay. Okay, will it work now? Will it work now? Did it work? It's not working for some reason. Let's have Divas and Zakati leave all queues really quick. In case you guys have a queue right now for PvP, like an arena queue, make sure you don't have any queues. You're not an LG or nothing. I'll give us guys like a minute or something. I'll try queuing again because I don't want to get you guys going in these. Okay, ready? Zakati is ready. But I want to make sure Divas is good. No? Okay, I think we're good. Maybe. Ready. Alrighty. I think it worked now. I think it worked properly. Blades Edge Arena. Give me the edge, boys. Give me the edge. Alrighty, boys. Ooh, we got Lion there. Nice. Orc Boy. That's a new guy. I'm glad that we're getting some new people here and there, boys. I'm glad we're getting some new people here and there. That's awesome. Alrighty. Switch. What do we got? Let's introduce DK. We've seen him a little bit earlier. Playing that assassination somewhere. I like the weapon and the mog. Like the blue that you made work. Divas. Ah, boy. Lie. Hiding inside of Divas. A little shy. Waiting to come out. There you go. Now... I was gonna say now we get to see a mog, but we can't because you're covered by purple fart. That's gonna be Obliv. Oh boy, Fire Mage and Orc Boy. I like his open toes, by the way. Looks like a madman right there. On Team Blue, we have Aelwood. We got ourselves Christina. We got ourselves Maxtill, Purple Haze, and leading them is Zakati. As per usual, guys, good luck and have fun. We gotta get through the rules very quickly. Priest buffs, warrior buffs, mage buffs, alright. Warlock Hellstones are okay. Pharaohs and Stealthies, be out of stealth and be out of druid forms. Unless you're dueling, pally buffs given to yourselves. I should cover everything. That's going to be DK off the bat versus Zakati Assass versus that Feral Druid. Popping in a bear from actual swiping DK out in the open. Bash to follow. Does he pop in a cat form to get some bleeds rolling? He needs to. He's going to get a small bleed. But back into bear. Didn't quite get the best setup. That's going to be Thorns, and DK is just going to hit into those Thorns. Actually taking down his own health faster than Zakati's health is going down. Although poisons are doing quite a number on him. Is going to get a sprint out of that. Does he catch maybe a resap onto Zakati? If he can catch a reset, not gonna happen. Zakati does somehow get that long reach with a big feral paw. Big old swipe in there. DK could maybe see if he can get a kidney shot. Does not a kidney onto Zakati. Now that's gonna be a vanish available for DK off the bat. Does have bleeds rolling on him still. Might want to go for a blind onto Zakati. And he just gets hit with a maledict though. Does he have anything here? What do you... It's almost like this guy's just waiting for Zakati to do something. Vendetta! What? Kidney shot into Zakati while in bear form without a chicken with a full vendetta. DK decided, you know what, I'm gonna go for the big... Why would you blind him now? Why would you blind him while he's in cat form and then vendetta him while he's the feral? He just did it so backwards. Okay, well that's... There goes that vendetta. Oh my god, Zakati's probably so happy at the outcome of that. Big cooldown for DK. Just gone. And Zakati can even go pick up the eyes if he needs to. Making sure to pick up a Warlock Hellstone. Has the eyes if he needs to maybe get a Moonfire rolling onto DK. You might want to get him going. Slay them, smelly Zakati. Dude, I think he's got this one in the bag. This first one. Sap still lands on the Zakati though. Maybe DK can turn this around. He kind of embarrassed. He kind of made an oopsie off the bat. Maybe he can turn this around. As Zakati does take a second to shift. When you silence, can you not shift out of forms? I think you can, right? Or can you not shift into forms when you're silenced? Because it looks like Zakati gets a bash and then kind of sits there for a bit. Maybe he's seeing if DK will force a trinket out or something. Maybe that's what he does for. Cheap shot coming in for DK as he does get himself a quick re-stealth. Maybe he can get a full kidney onto Zakati. Evasion coming in right after he took a mean bite from Zakati. Zakati has full calm points ready. Zakati taking quite a bit of damage though. That's going to be a big renewal. While in barrel form getting the most value of damage. DK is forced out another defensive. Maybe DK still has it in the back. He actually did get Zakati quite low. With just a bit of damage. Got a one big Envenom and he had him. So maybe, just maybe, it's all part of his plan. It's all part of his ruse. Or maybe not. Get a shot at Zakati and he's just trying to play defensively away from him. Probably throwing daggers at Zakati just so they get the poisons rolling. Let's get the slow. Maybe? Trying to see if he can catch a re-stealth. Almost got the sap at Zakati, but did get caught out into the stealth. As soon as that happened, and down he goes with a big old bite. Zakati taking him out fairly easily. Divas is up next, trying to see if he can give Zakati a run for his money. As enhancement shaboy. A big old enhancement shaboy. Zakati getting caught out right now out of bear form, so maybe Divas could go for a big setup with Sundering. Malik is going to smack him, dropping down, grounding a little bit late though, but Divas still has a couple bit of still some more damage up his sleeve. Sun coming out, chicken side of it immediately though, and Zakati is continuing to play sustained playstyle and heal. Divas is going to get that wall rolling. Zakati is going to pre-wall the Malik. That's going to be a big ascendance coming out for Divas right now. Bash to fall for Zakati. It's just trying to get away. The storm strikes are still hitting him from so far away. Zakati gets himself a massive heal as the same chicken rolls in. Another walk coming out. Bullet Surf Man for Zakati, and Diva still has a few more seconds of that ascendance. Got a nice storm, another bit of storm strike onto Zakati. Hopefully it was a back-to-back procs for him too. Getting that elemental up and running slow into Zakati. Popping into that Ghost Wolf is going to pick up the eye. It looks like he's going to be able to snag that eye and get Zakati out. Does break him out before he gets the opener, so that's really, really good. I feel like Divas needs to... Oh, he can also purge those thorns, which is perfect for him. Well, he's trying to purge the thorns, but it looks like Zakati had a couple different buffs available before those got purged. Is going to get a full Rake Stone opener into that incarnation. Going to be a Storm Keeper... Oh, no, Shatter into a counter capacitor totem. What is his Stormkeeper? That's a whole nother ability. That's going to be a Shatter into a capacitor totem to lock down Zakati to CC him with a bit of that immobilization into a stun to hold him down for just a second. And Divas has the same chicken proc down right now. Zakati try to get a bit of a regrow, but decided, you know what? Not worth having Divas interrupt that. Got a big bash on the Divas. Is that enough to get a big damage in there? Zakati's health is not really doing that great either. It's going to get a Ruler to Divas, go behind the pillar, and catch himself free growth with a little bit of recovery. Divas is going to pop in a Ghost Wolf. Maybe he can get enough healing rolling for himself right now in order to stay afloat. Is going to get a couple of hits at Zakati, but looks like Zakati is fully healed up. Wall available for Divas. Does Divas have any ability to cooldowns? Does for a big old Lockjaw guard. Try to see if he can maybe purge those thorns. Getting stunned up with Zakati right now. Getting purge those thorns is going to be rude to keep him out away from Zakati. That's That's the worst setup, dude. The worst playstyle you could see. Enhancement Shop Boy getting completely bled up and CC'd and kited for the full duration of the duel. Just left out in the open to bleed. That's going to be Matic rolling in onto Divas off the bat. Does get a shatter onto, sundering onto Zakati. But he does trick it immediately before anything rolls in. And lies right on top of him right now. I think he's going to give him the honor duel, sort of, kind of. Is he? It looks like he is. Looks like he is. Zakati taking out a second guy right now. Divas fought hard, but just way too much healing with a Feral, man. Way too much healing. What do you think of enhancement? I think Divas makes him look really good. That was just a really bad matchup for him, though. Lock getting opened up by Zakati. Does snag the CC onto Zakati. It's going to be another bad matchup for another person that has to go against Zakati. First enhancement, then a Shadow Priest. Are you kidding me? Like getting that Mindbender out early, hoping that maybe it gets him a little bit extra resources rolling. He used to get the big Void Eruption and stay on Zakati like glue, refreshing those dots ASAP, just letting those dots kind of play out for the full duration. Try to see if he can get himself. Oh my god, he's shrinking. It silenced him for just a second right before a bash came out. Does get the Void Eruption. That's going to be a Void Bolt. As long as he stays on Zakati and Void Bolt him, he'll be able to maintain the duration of those dots the whole time, and that'll be very, very powerful for him. You also do have the Auspicious Spirits flying at Zakati, doing quite a bit of damage to him. So for Lai, it really comes down to just chasing after Zakati. And how are you going to chase a cat, man? How are you going to chase a Feral like that? Open up by Zakati onto La, trying to get all the bleeds up and running. La is going to nab a stun on him right in the open, but he's line aside him. He actually does line aside him. Oh my god, that was the worst. That was the worst. And La back at it again. Needs to get that VT up and running to get the full damage of those dots onto Zakati. Needs to get it going. Wall coming in early for Zakati. Maybe La has a few or something. Has the Void Eruption rolling with a Mindbender. And Zakati decided, you know what? Incarn time. Try to get the big damage into La. Try to see what I can do. La is waiting for that stun again. If he can get that stun rolling sometime, that would be perfect. Maybe even silence on Zakati. Actually getting Zakati kind of low. Look, Zakati has actually an execute range somehow. Oh my god, how did La turn that around? How did La turn that around on the Feral Druid? Did he even have VT on him? I guess he just got a lot of procs with a Mind Blast or something. While Void Form was up. That's going to be stun on a Mexi. He has that problem Storm Elemental ready. But does he have the big zap for La as La silences himself around the corner? Max still needs to get the big zap with Elemental. Oh, the double zap comes in from two sides. Oh, it looks amazing. And Max still is going to pre-wall this damage. Should have pre-tremored. Looks like he did pre-tremor that damage too. No, did he? He did use Tremor, so I think he did pre-tremor that damage. He predicted that fear. What is that? Elijah's just trying to get whatever damage he can at Mextel. Maybe he can get himself a heal. That's going to be a little bit of a greater fade for La, I think. That's going to be a Mindbender chasing at Mextel. Mextel's actually going to go for a reset. La has Void Eruption ready. He actually has a lot of abilities rolling. Maledict to Mextel just stops his stun midway. And that's going to be a stun to Mextel to follow. And that's going to get a knockback into La. La still, though, is able to kill another guy. How? I thought Mextel had you out in the bag. I don't understand that. Oh my god, if La defeats Purple Haze, then La is like a Shadow Priest god right now. Oh my god. I don't think it's going to happen here, though. Never know, never know. He surprised us twice now. He defeated Zakati. I have no idea how that happened. And that's going to be La. Greater Fate is the only thing he has left. He has another Greater Fate in. Try to see if he can get a Shadowman's in there. Looks like there was no intro for Purple. And does land a Fear onto Purple for a moment. But looks like whatever dots and procs get Fear out. Purple. Sounds from Purple coming out right now. Does La have anything? And that's going to be Purple snapping him out. Next up is going to be Orc Boy playing that sub. Trinket instantly for Purple Haze. And Orc Boy is actually just going to bail out of there. Gonna wait for this duel. See if he can get himself a full reset. If he can get himself a full reopen onto Purple. Might be in a good situation. Trying to see if he can come out and sab the Purple Haze. Not gonna happen. Shadow stepping past him, and Purple is back up in the air. He controls these guys now. Stone into Orc Boy. Does he have anything for it? Is he gonna use anything for it? Gonna get a killer shot. Does he have the big damage? Shadow Dance is available. Purple is gonna take quite a bit of damage. Does this guy have the big eviscerates though? That's gonna be quite a bit of damage, but not the most. He even uses racial. But he's gonna bail out for a second. Shadow stepping onto Purple. He's no getting back in there until stunned by Purple. Can't heal for a while. So Orc Boy is just on a chase. Purple Haze is gonna see the DFA. Dropping Darkness ahead a little bit early. Orc Boy is gonna get that kidney shot. Gonna be the shortest kidney shot ever. But now he needs to get the hell out of that situation. Stunned by Purple, shortest stun in the world, full of DR. I-beam cleaving Orc Boy's green screen, searing through. is going to get the Shadow Step as he's avoiding the Demon Hunter. Really well, actually. Very good mobility. Very good use of it, too. He needs to just get calm points and get a setup onto Purple Haze. That's all he needs. That's going to be hard with his Demon Hunter. Burned through his Blade Dance, so he might be able to do something. Stuns are going to be available for Purple Haze soon. Gets a Kidney Shot. Is that going to be the big damage, though? Is he going to be able to get the back-to-back cheap shots? Try to go for that Mark for that Viscerate. I don't think that worked. And Purple looking pretty healthy right now. Orc Boy stunned up. Trick is out with Evasion rolling. Has Shadow Blades rolling, but I don't think he has anything left. Barely any health. Purple Haze couldn't even sneeze on him, and he's done. Catches a Vanish, though, and he's going to go for food as soon as he can. Mage food ASAP. Purple Haze, does he see him? I don't think he does. Or maybe. Nope. He actually doesn't see him. Did you catch food? He caught stealth and he's eating food. I don't think Purple Haze noted that he's eating food. He probably thought he was all over the place. Is going to break him out of the Orc Boy. Has himself another chance here. Stunned by Purple into another stun. Into a Blade Dance. If Orc Boy can get a perfect setup here. Mallet, he just has nothing. Cloak of Shadow is available. Does get a DFA onto Purple. Cheap Shot. Is that going to be it? No chicken available for Purple. Blind. Orc Boy, if you can just sap out Purple Haze, you can actually do this right now. It looks like he might actually be playing defensive. He's going to go for food and stealth. Purple is aware this time that he's eating. Oh, Blade Dance does come out. Does snap for Orc Boy. Come on, Shrek, let's go. Again, Purple is now aware that he's sitting down to eat. He's not going to go anywhere. Probably is going to go exactly to where Shrek Boy is. Get a shot onto Purple. Does he get the back cheap shots? No, it's going to be the Demon Hunter stun instead. Into a Blade Dance. Orc Boy barely has any health. Couple of islands and down he goes. Purple taking out this rogue. I feel like that rogue had every chance in the world to make it happen. And Obliv is going to give him the honor duel, or wanted to at least, and Purple just ran at him. Gonna get that interrupt. Freeze onto Purple. And Obliv got to find a way against this. Trying to get a fireball in there. Gonna get interrupted immediately. Does he have the Night Elf racial, though? Does he have it? Or Obliv is just going to go for big damage. Big combust. Trick us out of that stun. That's going to be more Pyroblast. Chuck it back to back at Purple. Stunned by Purple Haze, though. And Obliv is down on combustion. Purple Haze is about half health. Has Blur up and running. Big Metamorphosis coming out. So for Obliv, this is the big cooldown. Is going to get an Ice Block a little bit early. I don't think Purple... Yeah, he has Leech. But if he can't hit an Ice Block, he doesn't get any healing off it. All he can do is just try to see if he can maybe chip away at that thing. But that's about all he can do. And it's going to be Obliv with back-to-back fireballs. No, going to be the 90 FP racial for Purple. Obliv, how are you going to do this, man? Oh, I'm swapping to the wrong person. Keeps people leaving. Imprison onto Obliv. Purple, he's going to get the resources rolling. Stun onto Obliv right now. Does he have the blink for this? No, I don't think he doesn't. I think he might be down. Oh, Temporal coming out with a Cauterize. And Obliv is just making a lap, dude. Taking a lap. Got himself a little bit of health, but a 52% dampening is just not a lot. Gets a freeze onto Purple Haze for a moment. Mallet to follow from a mile downtown. Meteor onto Purple Haze's head with a fireball. Obliv dodging that I-beam. Dodging that I-beam with an invis. Oh, and a stun by the boy. And down he goes. Down he goes. Purple, my man. Pretty good, pretty good. Alrighty, boys. Who wants a 1v1? I think I can maybe get a 1v1 going. That was a good set of duels, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Human Hunter have more mobility, more self-healing, and more defensive than a Shaman. Ooh, we'll see. We'll see if Tasty can beat the Demon Hunter sometime. I think it'd be kind of cool. Then we'll find for sure which class is better. Alrighty, who's dueling, man? Who wants to duel? Do one of your duels going? Because I got pizza waiting for me, man. I can end the stream right now and go eat some pizza. Do you want anybody 1v1ing? Because Lord said he wants to duel somebody. That's a Fire Mage. Do we have Chrysler on? I don't think we do. Unless Chrysler message me. No, we have Crystal on. We have Pascal. Just vanish. Let me 1v1 the Monk. Also, Dev wanted to 1v1 that Monk. He didn't get to play. Crystal didn't get to play. Shit. Who versus Purple Haze now? Purple! Do you want to duel that Mage? Best out of 3. Demon Hunter versus Mage. Let me know. Let me know, Purple. Just playing. 1v1 the Monk who did the 1v5, yeah? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're not the only one, my guy. I got a couple of people asking me for that. Yeah, okay. How do we get Purple and Lord in here? Also, who knows that Warrior... Rukta. Who knows Rukta? Who knows Rukta? So could somebody contact Rukta and ask if he wants to 1v1 somebody? Dad wants to 1v1 him. Just Vanish wants to 1v1 him. So we can have any one of these guys. And the chat can decide who's going to be your champion. Beefcake, that's Rukta. Okay. That works. That works. Yeah, let's go. Alright, do you have one? Oh shit, I just put you there we go. Wilson, we'll put Wilson down for a second. Do you have +1? Just get a +1 person, boys. One more. One person in your group. Lord. Get yourself one more, man. I got one more coming ready. One more group? For 5-1 or 1v1s? Cat, what are we talking about here, man? One more 5-1 or what? Okay, wait. Let me ask the chat. Chat, I got enough energy in me to do one more. We are either gonna do one more 5v5 1v1 or a 1v1 between Purple Haze and Lower Lord, the Fire Mage. Purple Haze Demon Hunter and Lower Lord, the Fire Mage. Back to 1v1, 1v1, 1v1. You guys gotta get your names out of there. No 5v5, no 5v5, not 1v1. I'll let the chat decide there. Lower Lord really wants to 1v1. And so is Purple at this point. Fire Mage boring? Have you seen how this guy plays? That's not great at Pyroblast for you. It actually doesn't play great at Pyroblast, which is interesting. Watch that win. Back to 1v1 versus Vanish X. Well, I would have said to Lower Lord I want to see him duel, but maybe after that one, if I still have enough energy, then maybe we can have Rukta and Vanish X. If not, last week, boys, NA wasn't really there for the 5-4-1 duels. Tomorrow we'll try to do NA duels. If not, for 30 seconds, if you're not getting, for 30 minutes, if you're not getting any groups, we'll hop on EU. So tomorrow might be another EU 5-4-1 duel, honestly. Tomorrow might be another 5-4-1. The NA has not really been playing that much. So honestly, today is an EU day. Tomorrow is supposed to be NA day. But last week NA had such a hard time participating. It was so hard to get people out. So if you're having that hard of a time, we'll just hop on EU and we'll do this all over again. We can get those duels going. Whatever we don't get to do today, we'll get to do tomorrow anyway. And tomorrow's a weekend, so I think a lot of you guys will still be able to participate. Or majority of you guys will be able to. So be on standby. Be on standby, okay? Letting you guys know right now. Did it really have opulence trinket? Wow, battle chance heals you that much? Huh. Huh. Alrighty, one more 5-5 and call it a night. I want to do 1v1. I want to do 1v1. Alrighty. Lord. Because they're already here. They're already ready. Where's the purple? We gotta do low Ducati's group. Lower Lord, the Fire Mage versus Purple. Demon Hunter versus Mage. That's what we're gonna do. Since they're already here, they're already ready. It'll be a waste not to. Did I save the last duel? I hope I did. That was a decent one. I think I did save it, but I'll save it again just in case. When he wants to fitting finish off the night, Master versus Master. That's kind of what why I like doing 1v1s at the end. Just to at the end let the people fight each other 5-4-1, and then it comes down to this 1 versus 1. And we're gonna do this random maps too. Want you to 5-5 full team versus full team? It'll be a clusterfuck. Mirroring it. It'll be a clusterfuck with pre-mades. I don't know, man. That doesn't sound like fun. I like duels. I like duels. We do this because it's a fun format, that's all. Alright, switch. We're gonna have ourselves our boy, Obliv, Fire Mage. Let's see if he changes the playstyle at all versus the proper haze. Or he's gonna start off with what he got. Blink that gives you Blazing Barrier. Blink that gives you a, I guess instant cast that also give you heals. So he has a lot of instant cast to proc those Pyroblast in with Phoenix Flames and Fire Blast. He actually healed himself a ton. Lots of instant cast ready. That's gonna get up versus Purple Haze, a Demon Hunter. And we think that man will be perfectly made, designed even, to fight against casters and demons alike. But it's going to be big damage on Obliv. And then probably he's just trying to bail out of it as Obliv has big cooldowns rolling. Going to get him imprisoned onto his combustion as Obliv is just trying to get that much value in the opener. Trick it out to Obliv as he doesn't want to sit that stun for too long. And Purple running circles around Obliv does land a stun and try to bail out for a little bit. Doesn't have enough for an I-beam. It's going to get those resources rolling right now. And needs to get a stun again on Obliv to lock him down. Does get an I-beam rolling a little bit early with an interrupt out of Obliv as Purple is trying to get those back-to-back. And that COS pants are just going to zap Obliv a lot. That's going to be advantageous for Purple. Just needs to get any kind of damage. That's guaranteed 20k non-crit onto Obliv. It's nutty. Purple is going to get around top of Obliv with a Metamorphosis. That's going to be Icebug for Obliv off the bat. Purple can't really get a leech available off of that since he can't really hit into an Ice Block. No trick available for Purple. Breath for Obliv. That's going to be Purple actually somehow breaking out. I guess it was maybe Obliv hitting him with a Fire Blast, but broke out of a Fire Blast a little bit early. Dodged that Meteor completely and getting rooted out in the open. Still has his Night Elf Racial if he ever needs to. Gonna get more resources rolling with that Immolation Aura. Still has the big Metamorphosis ready if he ever needs to. And decided to bail out away from Obliv for just a second. Go towards the wall. That's gonna be Temper for Obliv a little bit early. With an Prison to follow. That's going to be lots of heals back to Obliv. Blinking out of that stun at the very last moment. Right before the I-beam connects with him. Into a breath onto Purple Haze. Does land a Fireball. Purple Haze doesn't have an interrupt, I think, for a while. No, he has an interrupt if he needs to. So Obliv is just going to have to get away from him. Obliv was doing... For this video, I didn't explain, but in others I did. He's going to try to layer as many buffs as he can, especially with a Cotter Combustion coming back in about 20 seconds. He wants to make sure he has a bunch of buffs available, so Purple Haze has a hard time taking him off one by one, because Purple can purge abilities off him. Hitting a full Meteor from above, but it's still going to land a stun onto Obliv, getting into the demon form for just a second to get himself a little bit leech, and is going to try to get another Blade Dance in there. Obliv needs to keep the damage that Purple Haze puts out while in Metamorphosis form as low as possible. That's going to be a big burst for Obliv right now. Is he going to be able to get the blink? Does try to blink around the corner, but Purple Haze mobility is just so high. Without a shimmer for Obliv, it's going to be a little bit nuts. It's going to get that Invis going a little bit early. Trying to see maybe he can juke out Purple Haze to get that Invis rolling. Just to walk up to him and get a couple of crits, but Purple Haze was able to dodge a good portion of it. Going to be a tricky for Obliv though. Doesn't trap Purple Haze onto the I-beam. Is able to chuck Pyroblast back to back at Purple as much as he can. Try to keep his health low. Meteor is going to come down, slamming on top of him. Looks like he actually Shadow Melded it? Did he just Shadow Meld a Meteor? It looked like he took no damage from a Meteor. I know you should Shadow Meld, but can you Shadow Meld a Meteor? Well, boys, next time when big Meteor is coming for the Shadow Meld at IRL, that's all. Just go hiding in a bush. It won't hurt you. That's going to be an interrupt onto Obliv. Gets the tempo rolling. And it's going to get him prison. Purple Haze recovered quite a bit of health though. Again, every time he has Metamorphosis up with Demonic, every time he I-beams, he needs to just maximize the amount of damage he's able to put up. That's going to be Obliv though. Try to keep that health low. Actually, Purple Haze is losing more health when he's next to Obliv, able to hit him, than when he's usually away from Obliv, which is very, very interesting. Purple Haze does remove any kind of... It does have remove magic off him, so you can, I guess, reverse a little bit of that. What is it? Not Incineration. Not Immolation. The Mastery for Fire Mages. You can reverse a little bit of that damage, I guess. Data cells, Shadow Meld confirmed. They're too big. They're too big. That's not the racial. They're War Stomp. They're basically a big Tauren with scales. Oh my god. Imprison onto Obliv. Purple Haze. Again, Obliv. Oh, that's the first time I saw Obliv actually get silenced by the trinket. Normally you see this purple thing that comes back to the mage, and you can see if he's going to get silenced or not. But here, with this duel, we actually just can't see that ability. I think normally you can't actually see it if you're playing, unless you're the mage, you don't see the effect. Gonna be a Blade Dance for Purple Haze. Blink out of Obliv as he's keeping himself afloat still. Purple Haze is getting a lot of cooldowns back up. Almost his Metamorphosis back up. So that's gonna be his big go in 20 seconds. Obliv has the big damage as well. Has big combust. Is gonna drop down Meteor. Fireball to follow. Everything's gonna credit to Purple. Try to keep the not the mage, but the Demon Hunter out in the open. And the chicken is going to proc off of Purple. Blink away from Obliv, trying to get more Pyroblast in there. And Purple is just going to avoid him as best as he can. 5 seconds left on a Metamorphosis. He's about to go off. He's going to get a stun into Obliv. Force out a Trinket. Going to get that Metamorphosis in there. Going to root it early. So now he can actually use that Metamorphosis to dodge an ability from Obliv. Obliv is going to get a Fireball in the Imprison. And Purple has that ability to go into big Metamorphosis any moment right now. He can use this from ability or to dodge CC. And that's going to be temporal for Obliv. Going to get a hit with a breath though. And Purple Haze breaks out of the breath pretty early. Needs to get a Fireball in there. That's going to be a lot of damage. Darkness coming out for Purple. Wants to stay in it, but needs to get up close and personal with Obliv in order to get the leech rolling. Obliv is trying to kill as much damage as he can. Does he get to steal the safety tricky? He does not. He drops down a Meteor. Ice Block coming in for Obliv. It's going to be a stun, but Purple again still has that Metamorphosis, still has the increased leech, can get so much healing off it, trying to cleave off buffs off of Obliv as much as it can, and it's going to try to go behind the pillar as he hits a couple Pyroblasts with a Living Bomb towards the end. His health at least maintained, 5% dampening between those two. And Obliv is going to get another breath in there. Every time he can get those breaths and get a Fireball in there, he's going to do it. More Pyroblast to follow. Is Obliv going to be able to take him out? Does he have enough of instant cast in order to get this going? Stun onto Obliv right now. Does he have a way out of this? That's going to be Purple. He's procking that Metamorphosis again. Obliv has last ditch effort trying to get himself a heal. Expecting for Purple to keep chasing him. Didn't get rooted out in the open. So it's going to be down on a CC. Another breath onto Purple. Has Trinket this time. Meteor coming down. Not going to happen. Purple Haze. I think he wanted to attack Obliv, but Obliv was like, you know what? I think he's going to attack me. Meteor on me. Going to force Purple Haze back. And Purple Haze getting so much healing back. So much health back. It's not even funny. Because he's back almost at full. He's going to keep taking buffs off of Obliv as much as he can. Just keep stripping him off of all buffs he's got. Pyroblast are doing quite a number, but he needs a bunch of those. Stun onto Obliv, Trinkets out of it. No, not Trinkets out of it. Blinks out of it into an interrupt onto Purple. Does he get another breath in there? Does get a breath in there. Trinket out of Purple Haze right now. As Obliv gets some cooldowns rolling, actually. That's going to be a Pyroblast. Checking in Purple Haze right now. Does Obliv get a blink in there to get some damage in? He's just trying to run at Purple Haze. Can he do anything? He's going to save this blink, stun onto Purple, blinks out of it, and Purple's going to get chucked another Pyroblast. Almost just fell rush to the other side of the pillar, exposing himself, but he's going to sit back and wait. Does he have resources? Has an Imprison onto Obliv. Force a Trinket out of him. Mad onto Obliv right now. Obliv silences himself, probably the worst moment. Does get a trip onto Purple Haze, not letting the I-Beam go for too long. Going to be dropping a Meteor down on top of him, keeping Purple Haze in the Meteor. Going to do quite a bit of damage. So it's going to get away. Shield back up and running. Interrupted on fire. A locked out of all his damage and abilities. But Obliv's still able to get quite a reach. That's going to be Shadow Mill for Purple. Does bail out at the last second as a Pyroblast smacks him again. That Mastery sizzling away at him. Has those shields back up and running though. Small shields to keep that Mastery at bay. That's going to be another Pyroblast out of Obliv. 70% dampening. This game's going to go straight up to dampening, boys. 100%. 110%. Although they're doing fairly good with that shield while he's got it. Another I-Beam disrupted with a breath. Every time that Obliv can do that, if you can disrupt the I-Beam with a breath, he just stagnate Purple Haze. All his damage is done. No Metamorphosis. He's out in the open. He's exposed. That's going to be imprisoned onto Obliv. Purple does get to catch a little bit of line of sight behind the wall. Metamorphosis is available in a minute though. Purple is coming back with a lot of defenses. He has Blur, he has Darkness available. Popping Blur right now, could go for Darkness if he needs to. Obliv, he's gonna actually steal his safety Trinket too. So Purple, he's exposed. 40 seconds left until that Metamorphosis. So Obliv can capitalize on this damage. He might be able to do it. I-Beam for Purple, he's gonna give him a little bit of leech. That's gonna be a breath to disrupt it immediately, stealing all the buffs from Purple. And maybe Obliv can get quite a bit of Pyroblast in there. Purple Haze has G-Leech available. 20% dampening, reduces that healing, and Obliv's health is still doing just fine. Try to scorch at Purple. Does pick up a health against for Obliv. That's going to interrupt on fire. Trying to suppress the damage he outputs. That's going to be big combustion for Obliv right now. Does Purple have anything for it? Obliv, actually, he stole the combustion from Obliv. Obliv didn't have quite enough buffs on him in order to prevent himself from being able to have all that stuff stolen. That is so unlucky. Into a stun. Obliv blinks out of it, interrupting Purple. Purple has a little bit of leech left, and Obliv is going to get the temporary rolling, dropping down a Meteor, and Purple is going to bail out behind it. Oh my goodness, Scorch is all he got as a Malta connects. Obliv does nothing. Silence. Conroy's coming out right now. Get himself a shield rolling. That's why he's got second shield up and running. Burning through my shield so quick. He has Ice Block available very, very soon, though. Misses a breath. Ice Block didn't happen. Oh, my God. That was so fucking close. It's not even funny. That was incredibly close. Holy crap. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What's up, Kravis? How you doing, my man? Holy shit. Holy shit. Alright. Lower Lord, purple. Let me know when you guys are ready. First one to Purple Haze. Damn. Damn. Wait, what is this? Mutilate. Oh, you link me your abilities. Oh, here we go. What a boy. Verstimulen. Hold on. They said the rogue abilities in German. Verstimulen is mutilate. Cheap shot. Pfizer trick. I like that. Garrote. Aerodosal. What is this? Poison knife. The gift dolch. Hey, here's a gift for you. It's a knife. Gift dolch. Blind blenden. Fan of knives. Dolchfasher. Dolchfasher. Killer shot is Nierenhieb. Nierenhieb, is that it? Sprint and a sprint. Cop and fuss is sap. Cop and fuss. Cop and fuss. I like that. Tode Surtail is marked for death. Trit is kick. Vendetta? Toxic Blade. Vergiftete Klinge. And that's in Venom. What about Outlaw abilities? Link me those too. Those would be fun to read. Alright, Spectator match. Lore, Lord, and Zikari. 2. Random map. Alrighty, boys. Mugambala, interesting choice. Randomized arena, we have Mugambala. Alrighty. That was an interesting first game between Obliv. Wait, what? Here we go. Wait. Here we go. That was an interesting first game between Obliv and Purple Haze. I'm not really sure how I feel about that one. Not really sure how I feel about that. But I guess we'll just have to see how this game goes. For Obliv though, he had a really close game. The whole time. It was a back and forth between him and Purple Haze. But he had Ice Block at the very end. Maybe that Ice Block would have turned around. For Purple Haze though, I think he knows the strat he wants to play. Get those metas out and do a lot of hit and run strats. Can't stay too close with Obliv. The hit and run strats are definitely helping him out a ton. So we're gonna have another one to go between Purple Haze and Obliv, boys. Good luck and have fun. Time to spec MM and do BGs. MM is pretty good for Battlegrounds. Hit Briggs in prison against Temp. Is that what he's gonna go for? Is that... We're gonna see what talents these guys change. Maybe Purple Haze went for a big in prison for Temporal to reduce any kind of healing he gets. Gonna get a Blade Dance up early. What's up, Downers? Amazing. How you doing, man? That's the best name in the books. I like that. To be honest, my first time seeing Dal at this time. What's up, Muhammad? It is 8, isn't it? Yeah, it's 8. I've been streaming for quite a while today, boys. It is 8. I didn't realize. Oh my goodness. I had a lot of fun with you guys, though. Chilling doing duels. Obliv, though, is getting some early pressure into Purple Haze. Purple is just kind of letting that happen. Maybe the distance that Obliv got against Purple is perfect. Ice Block coming in while Purple is at low health. Actually steals the buff. Gonna go for big damage right now. Is Purple Haze gonna just die right then and there? Try to see if he can bail away from Obliv. The long pillar might not help him. And Obliv can just walk over. Breath into Purple. Does himself the damage. Scourge is coming out. And Purple Haze barely has any health. Oh my god. He just died. What? He just kind of let it happen. Oh my god. Obliv just turned around! My boy! Oh my god! He just had the range on him! And he had his health low! That Ice Block was so prime! That Ice Block not to give him any kind of health was prime! That was a prime rib! On top of a fucking medium rare steak! Fucking A1 sauce on the side if you want some. That was so good! Garlic bread. Grilled onion. Bit of fries on the side from Five Guys or something. God damn. That was a good one. That was fast. Holy shit. Well, I think Lord figured out his strategy. He just needs to play the 2-pump chump build, and then he wins. Alright, it's gonna come down to the best out of 3 at this one. Lord and Purple, let me know when you guys are ready. Zakati, let me know when your boy's ready. Oh my god. 3 a.m. watching YouTube, no better time. What's up, Chris? Yo, hope you guys got a drink or two watching this, man. So for EU, it's down after dark. For me, it's only 8 p.m. Holy shit. Vanish versus Rocker. Groups already expected mode. Fucking Leona. Dead. I think after this one, I might just have to go. I'm fucking hungry, dude. I haven't had that much to eat. Alright, Lord. Hopefully he's ready too. I'm gonna get you guys going. Lord. You got more spells for me? Hold on. More spells for me. Stealth. Hold on, what is it? Versal Lenheit. Vanish, Shroud of Concealment. Verhulenber Nibble. What the fuck? Vendetta. Oh my god. Is that a German name? Shadow Step. Schattenschritt. Smoke Bomb. Rosh Bomb. Well, that makes sense. Tricks of the Trade. Sure can handle. What about Outlaw abilities? Give me the Roll the Bones. Give me a Pistol Shot. Alrighty. Those are good names. Alright, next up. Last one. Lord and Purple Haze. This is going to be the last one of the day, man. Last arena. Randomized. Could give one of you advantage. We have no idea. But Lord took that one out easily. He definitely had the advantage with the range. He just pumped damage at Purple. And so then Purple went in trying to get some kind of healing. Ice Block. And then Lord even played that even safely. Ruins of Lordaeron. 0 CC. No, 0 line of sight. Smallest arena in the world. This might be the end to one of you guys. That must be laughing his ear off. I'm probably saying it fucking wrong. 100%, dude. But the girl, Feli. You guys actually probably know Feli. But anyway. Feli originally showed me some of those abilities. And she was laughing her ass off when we were in the Discord. She was like, read these. I was like, what the fuck am I reading? Although the mastery for assassination made sense. And it was like a gift. It was like, they had the word gifted in there. I was like, oh, it makes sense. You give him a gift of fucking poisons in the fucking veins. That one made sense. What's that one called? Master's Gifte or something? I don't know German. As you can tell. Alrighty, boys. Yo, look at Katchikin with Obliv. Let's give him the words of encouragement, man. The God Warrior himself is like, alright, man. It's time to put your name in the history books. You versus Purple Haze right now. Zakati. How is he doing? He's just gonna let Purple Haze do his thing. He's like, you know what? You got this. Last game, fluke. Easy. We saw Purple Haze swap out for, instead of Rain from Above, he's instead gonna go for Reverse Magic here. He's gonna get offensive off the bat versus Purple, but he's gonna stick around next to the pillar. And Purple Haze trying to see, Obliv trying to see if he can get the polymorph. Actually, almost as an interrupt by Purple, but Obliv actually silenced himself before Purple Haze locked him out. That was actually 1000 IQ. His trinket silenced him. Purple Haze did the interrupt right after the silence. So Obliv wasn't locked out of fire. It was just silence for like half a second. It was insane. So now Obliv can just go for full damage. And Purple has nothing to do about it. He's gonna go for full metamorphosis right now off the bat. Big kills are coming in for Obliv. Does Purple get to remove him though? It's gonna be a trinket for Obliv, as it looks like Purple did go for the long imprison, trying to see if he can remove any kind of healing that Obliv has. So Obliv had to trinket that one. Rooting Purple Haze out in the open. Is he gonna go for that shadow mode? Not gonna happen. Trying to make sure the polymorphs come out. Trying to make sure Purple Haze doesn't just trinket the polymorph. Obliv is going to have to play around this small room. That's going to be the worst for him. He's going to go for big combustion right now. Blinking around to Purple. Getting stunned up on his burst though. That's going to be Purple take advantage of that for a moment. Just going to get a drive-by bit of hit for Obliv. That's going to be all his cooldowns gone. Not the best position, not the best time to use it, but now Purple is at the pillar. He needs to walk over to Obliv, and Obliv is going to keep that max range. Every time Purple wants to poke out or around, he's just going to send Pyroblasts in there. Going to start chucking out and shredding through Purple's health little by little, just chunking it down. Probably getting all those resources going, using that mobility to catch up, actually getting hit with the freeze out in the open. It looks like he was able to remove it by reverse magic. Starting to Obliv right now, getting that metamorphosis up and running, getting that leash to get that health back a little bit. And Obliv is going to go for the temper a little bit early. His shield getting actually absorbed by purple, dropping down. Oh no, that Imprison not letting him heal. Oh my god, that makes Imprison a minute cooldown, but Obliv now doesn't have a heal. So I think Obliv actually might be in the worst position possible. He's going to have to go for mage food, man. Can he get any kind of healing off that? Purple Haze is going to go back behind. No, realizing that he's going to go for food. Needs to get out there in the open. Another Polymer coming out into purple. Not going to trinket it. It looked like Obliv was walking into a barrel for a second. Like as if he got caught by that thing. That's unlucky. Another port from a distance. Needs to get those temporals rolling, I think, a little bit early. Needs to get those temporals rolling and make sure that Obliv does, or purple doesn't have an imprison, because those imprisons are going to be killer now. If you can imprison you when you're about to get a heal, imprison just stops any kind of healing you get in there, which is the worst. Obliv is going to drop down Meteor. Imprison available? No, maybe. Temporal available, though. Obliv maybe might be able to get a little bit of health. Does snag a bit of health, and purple does land a stun on him off to that. Blink for Obliv just to get out of the bad situation. But purple is still staying right on him. That's going to be imprisoned, and Obliv is going to be trinketed out of that. He might as well. The stuns are going to be annoying, but then imprison stops any kind of healing he gets. That's not exactly what he needs. Going to get a breath onto purple. Purple interrupted on fire. Going to be able to blink out of it. Has a bunch of buffs available, and maybe he might not be able to have. He might actually be able to keep that combustion for the duration. He has a slow fall. Maybe Purple Haze will be able to cleanse to that first. Has the shield back up too. And Obliv trying to get whatever damage he could into purple. But purple was able to line of sight, even though a little bit line of sight left around these small pillars around the tombstone, was at least able to absorb and avoid a majority of the damage from Obliv. If Obliv had him out, that would have been a full setup. Breath for Obliv, though, is going to drop a Meteor into Purple Haze. Does it connect? It does. Does quite a bit of damage to him, and Obliv has a Temporal rolling. Does Purple have anything for it? Maledict onto Obliv, though, not going to be able to get a heal from the Temporal, it looks like. Yep, not going to get a heal from the Temporal. Maledict still held strong, and Obliv didn't even take that much damage, really, either. But whatever heals he was going to get, wasn't going to get any. But Purple Haze still at about half. Can re-heal for a ton. No metamorphosis for quite a bit of time. Stun onto Obliv. You trick inside of it. Purple Haze goes for a Blade Dance. Rush to a follow. Stun onto Obliv. Does get a breath out of the bat. But Purple still has dots rolling him, it looks like. Didn't sit that breath for too long. Trying to see if he can get a constant trying to drop Polymorph for Obliv. Polymorph is going to come out for Obliv regardless. Purple without a trinket available either. He's just going to be out in the open, man. Out in the open. That's exactly what Obliv wants him. Another Polymorph just to get a bit of that range into a Meteor. Fireball to connect at the same time. Those do connect. Getting quite a chunk into purple. That's going to bail out. Is going to take off all the dots off of him. Obliv, again with another Temporal, not going to be able to do it with an Imprison. Then Imprison completely taking that out of the equation. And purple has Metamorphosis back up. I keep swapping back to Scotty for some reason. I don't know why. But Purple Haze has big meta. Using that meta to just leap all the way over to Obliv. Obliv missing that rune. Does get a breath into Purple Haze. Scorches are trying to come out. No, decided to go for instant cast to get whatever heals he can. Into another blink. Gets himself a shield up and running. Waiting now for that next breath. It's going to trick out of that stun. Purple does get the eye beam in order to extend his duration of metamorphosis a little bit longer. Obliv doesn't have Ice Buck for a bit. Temporal coming up in a bit soon. That's going to be a no tricking out of purple. No tricking out of purple. Just going to wait. Just going to have to wait. And Obliv's going to make sure to get the hell out of there. Big damage coming in for Obliv. And purple with that metamorphosis is not even going to deal with it. Actually was able to cleanse it. He purged that combustion off of Obliv just now. Obliv, all he has right now is Temporal and a Meteor. That's about all he's got to work with, and Purple Haze probably has in prison for that, but that is Metamorphosis down for Purple at the same time. So Obliv and Purple are both at a very, very similar intercept for one another. Again, another Imprison. Obliv is not going to get any of that healing at all. He needs to go for Mage Foot or something. Maledict to follow. Gets himself a bit of a shield. All he has is shields. Breath into Purple. Freezing him. Purple actually tricking out of the breath into a Polymorph. Gonna be a Shadow Meld, and Obliv I think is gonna go down with that stun. Cauterize available. Does he have anything left? No, maybe a blink. Does get himself a shield rolling. Maybe a blink. Does get a blink. Shields are still afloat. Gonna be an interrupt available for Purple if he needs to. Obliv needs to get a breath in him. Purple. Oh no! Look what they did to my boy! God, chicken, look what they did to my boy! Oh my god. Alright, Obliv. Purple. That was one hell of a fucking duel. I definitely don't think the map helped Obliv any, but that imprisoned playstyle, he just got a couple of those and that's it. Just a couple. Wow. 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 That was rough. That was a good duel regardless of you both. I like that one. I like watching that one a lot. That was fun as hell. Hell yes, boys. Hell yeah. Alrighty, boys. I think it's time for us to call it here. That was the last one of the night. It is 8 p.m. I've been streaming for way too fucking long than I normally do. I got some food waiting for me. I gotta get a grub. I gotta get something to eat. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do hope you guys enjoyed. What's up, Nikita? Привет, здорово, здорово, как дела? Русские в чате, русские! Калинка, калинка, калинка моя. Alrighty. Not press again the mercy you deserved. What? You're kidding me. He played super well. He played really fucking well. He played it tooth and nail, man. Come on. I believe you're a hero in my eyes. Thank you boys so much for coming by to the stream. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys had a good one. Thank you so much. Always happy to have you guys. EU, tomorrow is supposed to be NA day, but be on standby because we might do EU tomorrow if no one's there, alright? Alright. You guys have such a good one. I'll see you guys next stream. Peace.